How's it going, Jared? So, not sure yet, if I'm being honest. When it comes to ranked, I kind of wanted to play like a Flareon or Sylveon. I don't have a second Eevee right now. The good thing is that I do have gold to open packs once the reset happens. So I'll probably open like 2 more. Did you pull the EXs? I'm missing Eevee EX. That's the only one I think I'm missing from having a playset. See, I got those. And it's only one has shown up in my Wonder Picks, and I missed it. Let me get the free one real quick. Free Havo, how's it going? Not much. Excited for ranked, but also like not excited. I heard some people have some sex with Flareon EX and Turtonator. I can see that. Nikolov, how's it going? All good. Everything's good. Haven't decided what I'm gonna try first from ranked, but again, if I remember correctly, I should have enough gold for 2 10 pulls, I believe. Not other, my bad. Items. Yeah, I could do a little. I could pull a little bit more. Hopefully, get the EVs I'm missing. I might start with last season's deck to feel it out. I was thinking the same thing. I just didn't, from a content perspective, I wasn't sure if it was like, if that would be entertaining, if that makes sense. But yeah, but since in my YouTube channel I do the expert solo battle guides, Sylveon plus Baby Sylveon also looks promising. Yeah, that's where I was probably leaning towards. You could even throw like Espeon into that deck too. And Espeon seems like it punishes like anything that builds up too much energy. I just feel like too many if red card and Mars is everywhere, any form of Eevee is just gonna get like obliterated. But I guess we won't know until. Another thing I could do is look into Limitless and see what people tried out on the first week of the season to get ideas. Sylveon's gets smoked by Solgaleo though. True, because Sylveon's technically fairy, right? So it's weak to Solgaleo. It gets 1 shot, right? Check out the ongoing Froggy X. Let's do that first. I could always do. I could do the solo battles in my own time, to be honest. It's only 4, which by the way, for content creation, I gotta talk to Dina, bro. They don't know that these are. I got most of my views from these expert solo battle guides. They keep giving me less and less every set, dude. Granted, a big set should have more, but and that's jokes aside, it's all good. Just gotta focus more on ranked is the only thing. So let's. Yeah, actually, I hadn't thought of Sylveon getting 1 shot by Solgaleo. That makes it so much worse. But yeah, let's change the thing. Unfortunately, for TikTok, I don't have it set up where they could see my screen, but for you guys on YouTube and Twitch, we'll look at the. Let me open up Limitless first. Extension. No, hold up. One deck that did well and I'm trying now is the normal Flareon Incineroar. Incineroar, I feel like either Incineroar, Primarina, Decidueye, all of those are probably gonna be valid because of what's this guy's name? How? If that's not how you pronounce them, it's gonna be Silvally all over again. Alright, so let me open up Limitless real quick, my bad. And then I'll change the screen over. Alright, so if we go here to. Yeah, double how. Yeah, no, that guy's busted. Alright, let me just make sure I capture the proper screen here. Alright, this should be it. Alright. Unfortunately, you guys are no longer. How do I. Should I just add chat to this screen real quick? How do I do that? Hold up, let me add the source too. Browser, existing, multi-chat. Boom. Alright, there you guys are. It's just so I could kind of keep up with what y'all saying. Sylveon EX is kind of broken. I've seen people drop to 6 cards in a single turn. I'm assuming double Sylveon and Professor's Research just to get hit by. Actually, I don't like how that looks. Just, I promise you, I know what you're saying. Alright, so you said the Froggy X? This one? Okay, yeah, 323 players. Let's check. First, I'm gonna check metagame. What are people on? Yeah, this is. I feel like ranked is gonna be this the whole time. Easily got a bunch of evolutions on the bench. Hit hard with Baby Sylveon. Like the beginning of every season is just best Rampardos deck. And people just spam it because it gets easy, like fast wins. And since especially Ultra Ball is just like you don't even have to have a above 50% to get to Master Ball. It's gonna be a whole lot of Rampardos. So whatever deck we try, I want to have like an answer or at least a good matchup into Rampardos. But then this tournament is like very valid in terms of like the deck share. Out of 300 decks, like the most that we saw is 7% is crazy. But of course, the top 3 decks are what we already know. So is this Incineroar the one you were talking about with the baby Flareon? Oh, the cards. Let's just look up. Well, no, this deck didn't perform too good, right? All right, let's go to standings. Let's go to standings. Of course, Dark Routine is the best performing deck. These win percentages are crazy. Oh, Flareon Turninator. We'll look at that one. Sylveon. We'll look at that one. Because, yeah, I could sit here and play the old format. Like Nikolov. I was thinking the exact same thing. I was like, I could just play Greninja or Oricorio, and I don't think I would lose, right? That's why we need to run at least one Mars and one red card. Yeah. We have to play it against, like, because the format just got more Evo heavy or Evo friendly or whatever. Especially like Incineroar is probably insane. Alright, let's see what else we got here. A Gengar Shiinotic, that's crazy. Sylveon Greninja, I want to see that. Savali Rampardos, Decidueye Pheromosa. I guess technically that could be considered a new deck because of how, if they're playing it. Flareon EX, Savali, Sylveon Magnezone. Oh, look at them. What's the worst that could happen, right? Did this tournament cut to top 32 or? Look, this is the deck that y'all were talking about. Incineroar with Flareon. Alright, so we have quite a bit of decks to look at. Primarina with Greninja. I feel like I saw Jody building this. Alright, that's anything lower is basically just a bad deck, right? Guzzler's also doing so well in the new environment. Yeah. Which is good because I have a gold Nihilego, but again, I'd rather do new stuff. Granted, I didn't play Guzzlord all of last format. I kind of played it towards like here and there, but and you know what? Just out of interest, I want to see what this guy was cooking. Alright, so let's start with How to Breathe with the follow. Guzzler will get better if fewer people using Buzzwole. 100%, yeah. Unless they jump to Decidueye, then it kind of gets awkward, right? Alright, so this guy is only lost to the undefeated, but he beat Dragonite EX. I don't know if that's a real deck. I don't know if this is a real deck. They beat Rampardos. They beat Buzzwole. They beat Okay, so they beat some real decks. What's the deck list looking like? Nah, we could close this here. Nah, that's pretty standard, right? I'm sorry about all the ads. I don't know. I guess I could activate an ad blocker or something, but whatever. If you guys want Olive Garden, I got you. So yeah, Eevee with Collect. I finally complete today the Guzzler deck today with the trades. Hey, that's fire then. Honestly, I can't see the Guzzler deck being bad. It's one of those where like, bro, it's a 170 HP basic, and then everything else with the Poison and Celesteela is so absurd. Like, if you start Poison Barb in any Guzzler deck, it feels like, at least going against it, it feels so, like, I don't know what the correct word is, but it's tough. Also, for y'all on TikTok, I'm sorry. I don't have it set up so you can see. I'm looking at deck lists currently to try to in ranked later today. I'm using that in ranked for sure until I pull the new AXs. I think it'll work good because fire decks will increase, which lose to Guzzlord. Yeah. And the buzz will decrease. I'm tired of buzz. Alright, let me double check another thing that I have open here. Alright. Alright, so this list looks exactly like I would think the list was going to look like. We could definitely try this out. It looks solid. Turninator with Kiawe is like one of the most broken turn 1 plays ever. Like, even last set. But it was just a matter of like drawing it, right? And then being able to go into Flareon. No EVEX. Yeah, so I could actually play this right now. I don't need the EVEX. EVEX is if it feels like you need it more in the Sylveon decks where you have like 4 different evolutions that you're trying to put down. There's no reason to play the EX one in a deck like this, I believe. Alright, so that's the Flareon deck. Then we have the Sylveon EV. There's Torkoal inside of the Kiawe. Did I miss it? Or I guess like some people are playing a... Oh, there's Torkoal. Oh, okay, instead of there's people that are playing Torkoal. Okay, I read it correctly. I read it wrong the first time. I can see that. Let me lower the... I gotta take the time to start like... What's the word? Putting like different music on my streams. This background music of the Pokemon Pocket is gonna drive me crazy. New here, love the YouTube content. Finished my Buzzwole deck. It's my first competitive deck. Do you think it'll hold up against going into the new season? Sorry to those sick of Buzz. Nah, honestly it happens. There's like half the population that was like already had the deck and like is tired of seeing the decks, and then there's the people that had to wait till it's finally tradable to have it. So by all means enjoy it. It's a very fun deck. It's very similar to Darkrai Giratina in the sense that it's very consistent at what it does. It's also because it's all like basic Pokemon, right? Since you don't have to worry about evolutions, it's harder to brick. It just has a lot of lines to win the game that most decks don't have. Like, it's not as streamlined as Charizard where you're like, oh, I put a Charizard down, I swing for 150 till I win the game. So it's not like that. Like, there's certain lines you have to know how to switch out Buzzwole, the many different ways of like taking them in and out of the active zone. But it's definitely a good deck. Actually, no, let me take 2 seconds. Since we can't even play ranked until 2 in the morning. Until reset. Let me take 2 seconds to actually put, like, decent background music. Or let me mute the Pokemon one. Because I followed this one YouTube channel. Or I saved this one YouTube video. And I don't think it would count as, like... What's the word? Like copyright, I guess. Because it is just Pokemon music. It's just put into a playlist that's like long as... That's like significantly long. Hold up. Let me see if I can find the link. 2 seconds on that and then we'll get back to the deck list. What the... Has it been... I don't think it took that long since I've saved it. Hold up. Alright, it's here, it's here. Let's see how this sounds. Oh, that's an ad. Hold up. Alright. It's a little loud, no? Do y'all prefer that or like the bro? Ese deck necesita ajustes. Yeah, I'm just looking at the Froggy X and reaccionando based on like what people have been playing. Que va? This music's gonna aturdirme too. Nah, now I got the Spanglish in my head. Fuck. Alright, now you know what? Pokemon Pocket music it is until I figure out something better. Vamos a ver. Okay. Let's close that out and get back to it. I got top 8 with it in the other tourney. No, tú eres un monstruo though. I got destroyed by Guzzlord. Yeah, no, I feel like Guzzlord is a big problem for all these fire decks. Like that guy's too big. Pause. Like zero chance. Yeah, no. Then we gotta figure out something better. But I'm just looking at what did good in the Froggy X to get an idea of what to do. I guess another thing that we could do is love that song. I think it needs Guzma and a cape. Mira, let's go to Pocket Database real quick. I just beat Guz with Incineroar with 2 How. It deals 170, 1 shots the Goose. Put some Bad Bunny. if I knew how to, I gotta look up a video because I saw there was a video where I could put the music on my Twitch, and then, but the VOD won't have it and it doesn't mute me. Like it puts in a separate channel. There was also an EV Cup that completed today with 200 people. Put some perreo, baby. Nah, what's this called? I could not ad-lib it. What is it? Karaoke? Esto. Nah, you imagine if I put some perreo, bro, the gringos won't know what to do, bro. Alright, so look, if we look up Guzzlord here in the tournament, whatever. Wait, is this? No. They don't have the new format yet? It's still... never mind. This wasn't gonna work. They don't have EV Grove as a format yet. Because if not, we would be able to look up what this deck is losing to. Pero... I guess I'll have to wait until they update the thing. Ya tú sabes. Advertisements. Que ni se ve what's going on. Alright, so this is the Sylveon deck with EVEX. This, bro, what is this? I think I need to get an ad block. My ADHD is looking at everything but use Brave browser and you get no ads. That shit annoying. Nah, I gotta para la próxima. Next stream, I got a different browser. This Y lo que me pasa, bro, I'll be using different programs because I use what's everyone's saying is the new meta. How's it going, Trey? The new meta, I don't know. So far, it's looking like the old stuff is still decent, and the new stuff is trying to find its place. Guzzlord gets better because less people are on Buzzhole. That's what I would say. But yeah, like for example, instead of Photoshop, I use Photopea, whatever. It's a browser-based Photoshop. But if you take out the ads, it immediately like, yo, why you got ads off? What's going on? It doesn't let you use the service and like that. There's a whole bunch of things. But okay, back to breaking this down. And also, sorry, Trey on TikTok, I don't have a way to reflect my screens. I don't have it set up so I can reflect my screen. I'm currently looking at different deck lists to try out later today. When ranked is available. Your red card and Mars vid was super helpful for learning Buzz. Am I right in thinking that 90% of playing Buzzful is just energy bench management? I would say so. It's also knowing the matchups too. Like it has a Buzzful. I feel like has a pretty high learning curve compared to other decks. But once you get it, it's like you just go with the flow. I don't think Shinodic is necessary in Sylveon. I don't think so either. All right, yeah, my bad, Trey. But yeah, at 2 a.m. when rank comes out, we'll be killing it. I should at least put like a pretty picture for TikTok instead of like this settings thing. Yeah, so this list, how was this list even doing? Hold up. Tournaments, Froggy, standings. This one was 6-1. I forgot what the matchups were. Some of these matchups don't seem real though. Like Leafeon Superior, I don't think that's a real deck. The Alcremie thing is weird. Dragonite EX Oricorio has probably got carried by Oricorio until it wasn't. I was born in Colombia. My family's Cuban though. Both my parents. It's just how they got to the US. Bruh. Alright, so this deck, I'm not sold on it. The matchups, like, what is this? Sogaleo Bastion? What in the world? What's going on in this tournament? Then we got Sylveon Greninja. They beat Darkrai. Again, lost to a real deck. Beat another real deck. Let's look at the deck list. Alright, real talk. Sylveon with Shiinotic or whatever. Not a fan. I'm gonna close that one. I'll keep this one. Is this advertisement still going? How do you close this, bro? Okay, wow, no se puede. There's another Sylveon deck that uses Espeon in the tourney, 7 and 2. I think I probably opened it if I'm just going through the list now. Alright, if the deck seems somewhat valid, okay, this was, let's see the matches. They beat Buzzwole, like, which is pretty standard for Decidueye. They beat Buzzwole, that's probably auto tied here. They lost to Sevalier. That's kind of weird. Okay, deck list. Does it have How? One How. Alright, so this is basically an old deck, but whatever. We'll look at it also. Flareon Silvally. It beat a bunch of fake decks. It beat a real deck. What does the deck list look like? We'll look at it later, whatever. Magnezone, Silvally. I almost forgot that I separated this deck. It beat a whole bunch of Greninja Oricorios. It only went against Oricorio. What is this? No wonder it did so well. It just, like, whatever. We'll look at it. We'll respect TTV here. Incineroar deck. They just went against a bunch of Sogaleo, a bunch of Shiinotics actually. Again, I'll entertain it. Yo, Aqua Pen with the follow, thank you. Alright, again, okay, then this one. Again, I feel like Jody was building something similar. We'll see if their list is identical to that one or if they did something different. And then the last one, I just wanted to see what the Dark Argentina guy, if he did anything different or he just ran back the same deck we've always known. Which it's probably what he did. How do you like the new set? So far, it's alright. I think it's lackluster, but I think it's supposed to be. Like, what they're not going to sell in competitive players, they're going to sell a million times on just the evolution arts and stuff like that. Like, they'll get their money. They're fine. So the set is going to do great for them, probably. As far as competitive goes, bro, whatever. Let me get hit, bro. Alright, there you go. Again, this list does auto lose to Guzzlord. I agree with that. They basically said, oh, who needs Oricorio? When I could just draw 2 cards. I don't know how this deck wins. Esto no le veo, maybe I'm not giving you respect, but I don't think that deck. I don't think that's real. This one is not new enough for me to try. I didn't try it last set. I'm not gonna try it this set because of one How. Meme deck. How I feel the meta isn't changing much. Yeah, I don't think check out the Eevee Cup. I'll check the Eevee Cup now. Yeah, Eevee stuff sells so much, but the evolutions are definitely not pushing the power creep. Yeah, they're not pushing power creep, but the artworks are beautiful, bro. All the 1-star evolutions are ridiculous. This has to be just a Silvally deck. Esto ganó because it went second and I should have checked what matchups they had, but do we know what time exactly rank goes up? It should be at the reset. So for me, it'll be in 20 minutes. It'll be 12. Like in 2 hours and 20 minutes, it should be that it's up. So whatever the reset is in your time zone, that's when rank should come up. Again, this deck, we saw that all its matchups were like Oricorios, basically. Again, I guess it's saying it's a Sylveon's better than Shiinotic. I guess is the idea behind this deck. I can see that. How that works, I guess. All right, this is the deck that y'all mentioned earlier. I don't know if this is the exact build, pero starts in 2 hours. Yeah. So whenever the reset is, whenever your daily things resets, that's when the rank is up. This deck I'm willing to try. Give or take a few cards. Not even sure what this deck was supposed to be. This is Prima Arena. Okay, so yeah, I saw again. We saw Jody. I saw Jody when I went off stream yesterday. I rated his stream, and he was building this in the moment. I should have seen what they were playing against. I'm using something like that. How do you feel about it? How have your games gone with it? Hold up. What was the guy's name? It doesn't tell me. I bet. We just gotta look for Prima Arena here. Am I looking at the right thing? Yeah, I am. I guess it's this one. So it lost to Oricori, like a Zero Aura, which makes sense, and it lost to the Sylveon deck. The Incendiant and Flareon is good. I might bring it to rank tonight. I bet. I'm willing to try anything that's new, basically. But I haven't, in full transparency, I haven't had the time to like try anything myself. Well, I guess instead of doing the solo battles, I could do viewer battles and test out the decks. I'm not gonna play this today, even if it's good. Obviously, it's good. All right, let's check out the other tournament, the EV Cup or whatever. Did it already end? Would it be under completed? EV Cup 197 is this one? No, Guzzlord 13-0. What were their matchups? Se comieron a Boswell. Everything was real. They beat a bunch of Flareon Turtonators. Alright, this list is going in my back pocket for sure. We'll keep that one in the back burner. But let's check the rest of the tournament. Again, Dark Regatina, Savali. Another Incineroar. Another Sylveon. Hey, mira, el Go himself. But ya nos dijo that he already told us that he had a bad Guzzlord matchup, so if we try that deck, we have to... Okay, this is the Espeon one you were talking about. Anything lower than this is pushing it a bit. Should I wonder pick any cards from the new set? I'm free to play, got a budget for I lost a Charizard in the best of one. I'm playing that 8-1 Incineroar, and the Guzzlord is a hard counter. Yeah. No, and the issue with Charizard is it will forever be a deck that no matter what you do, if they draw a turn 2 Stoke, prepárate. Should I wonder pick? Okay. Personally, if you are free to play, I say have patience and wait until you find a deck you want to try, or you find a deck that's good all of a sudden, and work off of that, and then start wonder picking and stuff like that. Because if you don't know what you want, then it's not worth like going into it. And if you don't know if it's good, it's also not worth going into it. Alright, vamos. Let's see the decks that I separated here. This is the A1 Incineroars. That's what you're playing, Nikolov? Okay. Also, if I'm mispronouncing any names, feel free to correct me. I don't take it personal or nothing. Alright, let's check the deck list. But first, let me go back to their matches. What did they go against? That's a good spread of like what the format should be. I've been holding off on the new set. Yeah. Best thing you could do is trade for the old stuff that you need or want, and then slowly pick up. This is a mini set, so there's like no rush, right? Like if the reason I whale day one is because I want all the cards for both content and just like I'm a fiend, right? I'm gonna do it regardless. But for a free to play player, you could take your time, just open packs as they come, and you should be able to get most, if not everything. Okay, so we have the Sylveon open. I mean the Litten thing. Okay. This is more of the same, right? They just went against fire all day. I don't know if that. I guess that's a good matchup for them. Alright, this one had Espeon as well. Alright, so open as image. This is the El Caballo. Let's go. Vamos his matchups. Yeah, so you lost the best of 1 to Charizard again. That's a coin flip at the end of the day. And then you got hard countered by the guy that went undefeated. Ya tu sabes. Yoink. What's up, bro? How's it going, Cheekbones? What are you gonna play in ranked? That's what I'm actually doing. I was gonna start the stream by doing the ranked battles. But what I'm doing now is like brainstorming what decks to play on ranked. So all good. Mine is actually pronounced Nisa. Okay. Because I'm Brazilian, but the C never prints almost anywhere. But you see, now I know. Link, are we looking through the tournament? Yeah, we're looking through the tournaments that had like significant amount of players to kind of get an idea of what to play in ranked. Because I could just go with Oricorio Greninja because I'm confident that deck's still like relevant and go from there. But I kind of want to try new stuff, so that's where we're at. This was, I don't know. Does this one play 2 Espeons? Okay, I was like, why does this one get the Espeon in the little picture and the other deck didn't? This only has 1. What? This deck is all over the place. I don't know if I'd play this. I don't think it fits my style, but I'll look back at it. And then this is the same Primarina, or no, this is a different Primarina. Oh, this one didn't even make top cut. I guess through tiebreakers. But it beats the Valley Rampardos, which is something I expect is going to be a lot. Let's compare it to the other list we saw. Alright, so which was like this one. Alright, so where are the two? Alright, let's put them side by side. High jump kick. So what's the sauce looking like? We're trying to figure out the sauce as we speak. Currently, it's looking like just play last decks, like last season decks. But we're gonna try not to do that if we can help it. Momoed. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, it's card for card the same thing. Okay, good to know. That Primarina looks kind of cheeky. Now Greninja's just really good. Water has good support in Irida. How is really good for Primarina. Primarina hits hard very fast. Mango, how's it going? I feel like it's been a while since you've been in chat, Mango. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hopefully your pools were gas. Alright, so Primarina, we know what it is. This is there was 2 Sylveons, right? With bro, I can't. I promise you next stream I'll figure out the web browser situation. This is brutal. Alright, so we got both the Sylveon decks here. What browser am I on? Chrome. Took a break for a week, got a little burnt out. I don't blame you. I'm on Chrome, but Baroom told me that with Brave I don't gotta worry about ads or nothing, so that's what we'll probably use going forward. Alright, so what's the difference between these two? Obviously the 2S. Okay, honestly, even if this deck is good, I don't see my Penny. Nah, this is a meme. This is a meme. Alright, so this would be the I guess the extension. I don't have a second EVEX, so if I pull it, yeah, Brave, everything's clean, trust. Yeah, no, don't worry, I got it. It's just since I'm already streaming, no me voy a poner a hacer eso now, but I got you. I'm already down too, because I'm like that. If not, I'll forget for sure. Brave is awesome. I'm always on it too. Perfect. A bit busy today, but came in to tell you something. All right, what's up? What's up? Just grab an extension. Don't need a whole browser. I have a gold EV back thing plus EV EX first pack. Hey, yo. That's what I like to hear. I remember you had to wait like 6 hours before you were going to open your packs or whatever. I'm glad. That's hype. Okay, so this deck I'm willing to try out. I don't really know what the matchups are looking like. I guess like Espeon punishes people that put too much energy in the backline or something. I guess against Darkrai, like a Darkrai Giratina where you have Darkrai with like 2 or 3 energy. You have Giratina with another 4. That's like 7 times. That's 140 damage. On Giratina, you have to... yeah, 140 damage. That's decent, right? Espeon could be a surprise. No, I feel like and 13 packs, you got 2/3 of the set. Yeah, that is good. Alright, so this deck I'll keep it in mind. Estoy perdido. Is this? Hold up. Me perdí. Okay, the room is the Terminator list. ¿Cómo se compara the one we just saw earlier? Bro, I can't. Okay, oof. Can't wait to get just back to trying out decks now. Alright, so the room, este te copió card by card or what's up? It's the same. I wanted to play test to see how it is. Copy paste. Yeah, no, you have to. Bro, it's the beginning of the season. Is the way I look at it. There's chefs and there's cooks, right? I'm not a chef. I'm a cook. Tú me das la receta, bro, and I got you with. I'll mix that up real good. Well, anyways, mate, you continue. We'll wait patiently for daily expert battle series. Yeah, unfortunately, this season only has 4, so it'll be quick. But at least the videos come out quick too. And then the other comparison I want to do is the Incineroar list. No worries. Alright, but why would they play? No entiendo their choices of. I cooked a Dragonite all day today, but used the Snorlax that I ended up bricking like crazy. Bro, I said Snorlax. I don't like it on paper. If on the early attorney, if I could use Barry on Snorlax EX, I think that card would be a different story. Pero as it is, no me convence. I don't know. I could be wrong though. All right, so what's the concept here? Like, what's the idea between the Flareon taking energy from your energy zone? Okay, because you got it from the energy zone. Okay, never mind. I take that. Double how? Only one how? Ete doesn't care about, bro. If I see another ad, I don't even know what the ad is for. I just see people. At least this person's playing a red card. This guy said, if you draw, you draw. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Incineroar. Like the EV Flareon. Bro, this is ridiculous. I can't even do this. I'm about to just go back to the main game and start building what we've seen so far. Esto, I'm not gonna play Savali. This I understand the concept. This is pretty cool. Wait, my bad. Which is the 8-1 Incineroar? 8-1 was the one with the new line of the new Torracat, right? The A3b. So the 8-1 was this one, not this one. And you said, ¿Dónde te fuiste? Nissa? No. Yeah, Nissa. You feel like you like this deck? You wouldn't change nothing? Yeah, new Torracat. I guess since you're ramping with Flareon, it kind of makes sense. Double helmet, I agree with. The EV bag, I do not agree with. Granted, like this person probably had 1 gold and just had to put it in the deck. Maybe he needs a Cyrus. No EV bag is a waste. No, for sure no EV bag. I don't know what this person's on. Because, like, Flareon's there as a support, not to do anything else. I promise you it's because they had the gold one and they wanted to use it. I'm trying to see what's the other card. Like, what's the other difference? Because technically the EV bag is the second helmet. And the red card is the second how? Yeah, that's about it. I will try out this list as well. I mean, in this deck, the Flareon just ramps the Litten. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't need the EV bag to do anything. That's all the thing is for. Alright, and then this we said is bad against Guzzlord, so that feels bad. This deck we can't try out until I pull a second EV. This deck is not on the top of my list because I didn't even play Magnezone Shiinotic, but I like the concept, right? And then this list. Alright, let's put some of these together. And I guess I could try playing against y'all. Let's go to decks. Alright, TikTok, you're back in. Now you're seeing the same thing as everybody else. My bad on that. I gotta get better in the whole multi-streaming thing. All right, let's delete decks that we're definitely not gonna use. Ultra Necrozma, you were fun for one stream. Goodbye. I don't think we need more than 4 decks. Let's start with Primarina since I already have it open. Oh wait, let me change the screen. There you go. Let's put Sylveon coin for everything. Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. Like I said, I gotta get better with the transitions and stuff, but. Alright, so they're using the Popplio that sings. Not sure how I feel about that, but whatever. Again, copy paste. Then 1 Brionne. Yeah, I don't. And then the Primarinas, which we actually have a Rainbow Rare one. So, you know, that's cool. And then anytime that I could use Greninja, you know I'm there. ¿Qué pasó? It's not reading my... Y'all see this? Okay. We're back. Hopefully that doesn't happen mid-rank game. Alright, we got... Actually, by that, let's just go trainers and go down the list. Emulator, I'm using LD Player. It's the one that way before I was making content, Hoogland, le dio propaganda, like basically was like, oh, this is the one I use, these are the settings I use it in, blah 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 blah, and it's worked for me for the most part. Today's the only day that I've tried to click. Before I started streaming, I tried opening the app, and it was kind of like struggling, but for the most part, it tends to perform well. Alright, let me see. I can't even see the trainer cards right now. It's there's a Cyrus, an Irida, double Pokeball, double Rare Candy, a Lily, a How, and the 2 research. Yeah. Alright, so this is one of the decks we'll try out. Am I the only one that cares about like what gets shown there? Alright, so we built Primarina. Let's get rid of that. Boom. That's deck 1. I still can't build a Sylveon one. Let's build. Did they do? Let me put together that Guzzlord list too. Por si acaso. Guzzlord's the type of deck that I'll play off stream just to like make up for like any bad record on stream. Alright, so they took out Beast type for Rocky Helmet. I think the rest is pretty standard. No, they have 1 PCL for the Guzma. And then yeah, so they didn't do much of a difference. The deck stayed basically the same. Alright, so we got 2 decks down. Was Beast type worth it? I full transparency, that was just a list that did well in a tournament, so I put it together to have it. I didn't play Guzzlord all of last season. it was not among the... It's the deck that I liked, but I never played it, to be honest. Hold on, let me... You know something that could help the... Let's change the title of the stream, because honestly, we're not cooking nothing. Testing... New decks... Until... Copy. Yeah, done. Alright, that's probably going to be a little more accurate for people watching. Until... Oh, damn. Yamahagi. Switch it on YouTube. Also, thank you for everybody who's been supporting me on YouTube. I finally met the requirements for that first, what's it called? Like the, not the full monetization, but like the mini one. Like that I could have members and stuff. I'm still waiting for like the acceptance or whatever, but I couldn't have done it without any of y'all, so I appreciate that. You know, slowly but surely growing in this. Alright, let's put together the next one. Incineroar, probably. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Do I have any Incineroar already built that I could edit? No. Okay. You know what's crazy? I always go through this process of like picking like the sleeves, putting everything together, and if I don't like the deck immediately, I delete it so fast. Like Solgaleo, you cannot find it because of one bad stream where I went 1-3 with it, and I never played the deck again. All right, is no Guzma? Oh yeah, there is a Guzma on the list. Okay, ya que estamos ahí. Okay, that's the supporters chosen, right? Yeah, okay. I guess since we ramp, we don't care about which Torracat, or the self-inflicting damage also doesn't matter, right? Doesn't come up where like you wish you were playing the other ones. I forgot that I had that Incineroar. Alright. 2 E. No, it's 1 EV, my bad. 1 EV. Right? 1 EV? Yeah, 1 EV. Oh, another card I didn't pull was the full art, the 1-star Flareon. I'm missing Flareon and Vaporeon. But the 50 Torracat could help KOing Oricorio. Yeah, I see that. Going from Litten, use Scratch, evolve into Torracat, use the Claw Slash. I get it. It makes sense. Like, it has a better curve. I research. Oops. Who is not a card? How? Milwaukee. Sabrina. Lily, and the rest is items. Or the Flareon can 2-shot Oricorio and survive 2 Oricorio hits. That's also very good. Yeah. We got Pokeball. Rare Candy. And the helmets. And the extra 30 to Incineroar is broken? No, for sure. How, like, when I read that card, at first I was like, honestly, it didn't hit me. And then it's like, actually, no, I in my ranking, I said it. Like, if Blaine, can I battle you? Sure, I'm gonna start doing battles once I pick all the decks that I want to test out for ranked. As far as, like, who fights who, it's just whoever joins, I guess. I'll just put the code up, and whoever joins first, it's a first come, first serve. Ideally, we let other people jump in and then in and out, but yeah. For sure you could battle me. I'm just putting I think one more deck together. Yeah, because we already put this one. There's the Sylveon. No, the Sylveon deck I can't put together yet. So that one's gonna stay there. The Magnezone deck, I'll play it some other time. Let me put up the Turtonator. Granted, we auto lose to Guzzlord, but if you do good against everything else, that sounds like a good ranked deck to me. Unless ranked becomes full of Guzzlord, in which case then we adapt, right? Ok, vamos. Alright, Eevee. 2 of these. Hold on, let me check. Sure, okay. There's an Eevee bag. That's it for Eevees in this set. I mean, well, of just Eevee. Now we got Flareon. Which apparently I only got 2 exact copies. That's the more you know. Yahweh, PCL. The other side, okay. Two PCL, clearly 2 Pokeball. So we're missing Sabrina, Mars, Helmet, and red card. I feel like we searched these cards. Alright. Helm was here. I know. Hold on, and research, right? I haven't put research yet. I like the fact that this deck respects the need for Mars and red card. That's not too common, apparently. Alright, and then the only deck we didn't put together was the Sylveon deck because we still need Eevee. But again, once it resets, we could Incineroar, Turtonator versus Incineroar, Moltres. Thoughts? Moltres, like the genetic Apex one that ramps? Yeah, no. If you want to ramp, you probably want to use Flareon, in my opinion. Not EX, the regular Flareon. Look, this is the list that people are playing with Incineroar that I'm gonna test out now. This is they're using the new Flareon to ramp instead of the Moltres. I know Moltres is a basic, but being EX and then not being able to hit Oricorio, like if you have Incineroar Moltres and you go against an Oricorio, you're kind of stuck. You have no answer to anything. Pero yeah, that's my opinion on that. And then Turtonator is just a good card, right? Although the Turtonator list that I put together for today is the Flareon one. Alright, for the sake of trying new stuff, let's start with the Flareon deck, and we'll go from there. Let me make sure I got everything put together. All my chats where I can see them. Alright. Fair. I actually did not look into Flareon non-EX card. Can you explain that, please? It's basically a Manaphy almost. Here for the spicy dishes. Well, let me tell you something about the spicy dishes. I did not put them together, but I was given the recipe and I did my best, alright? Basically, we're testing out top tournament decks, and we'll edit them if necessary. This is the non-EX, the new non-EX Flareon. Takes a fire energy from your energy zone and attaches to one of your benched. It's more like a fire Pachirisu. It's yeah, that's correct. It's more like Pachirisu. It's just in my head. There's Manaphy, and then Pachirisu is just an electric Manaphy, and then like it just keeps going. That feels better. Honestly, yeah. Obviously, there's like they're good and the bad. Also, it helps that the Flareon guarantees it once it gets going. Like Moltres flipping a few tails or like all tails and stuff like that. Possibility always sucks. But yeah, let's start with the Flareon just to try out. Or actually, we could try Primarina. No, let's start with the Flareon. Let's start with Flareon. As it's been in the past, the code is just the beginning of my username, MENA. Let me make sure I picked the right deck. Who are you teaming up with, Primarina? Greninja. I don't know if that's the best way to do it. That's just what did decent in tournament. And again, we're just testing it out and we'll edit from there. What was I going to check? Twitch.tv. Any chances meta might switch here? Primarina and Incineroar? I don't know if the meta will switch. I just feel like the meta might have like a few more decks that are viable. But I don't think any of the decks that are viable completely eliminate anything from before. Communication error. You're jumping in? Alright, best. Good luck, have fun. We get to go first, which I don't know if it's necessarily a good thing or a bad thing. Chaos Daddy with the follow, thank you. Alright. Our hand is shiny at least. Here we definitely Pokeball because it guarantees us the Litten. We don't need to worry. Oh, I mean the Turtonator, my bad. Wrong deck. And it guarantees the Turtonator. More low. I wonder. Oh no, with Lightning Energy, we're pretty sure what this deck is. Yeah, it's not like we're playing Communication or nothing, so. Bro, it's one of those cards where I was not happy when I pulled it, I'll be honest. I was blind pulling into the set, and I saw gold, and I was excited. I was like, oh, this is the set with Professor's Research you're going to see. And clearly it wasn't, but yeah. Now that I have it, I feel like I need a second one. Alright. That's decent. Oof. I'm kind of tempted to do this instead. We could always draw off of this. Like, even if we were to draw Flareon, it doesn't attack. If we draw it into Kiawe, we couldn't use it. Yeah, let's go Helmet here. Actually, no. Well, the Helmet's still correct, but the reason I'm not going to do this is because I'd rather do it on... once they actually have the Magnemite, right? Maybe I'm incorrect, but I almost just did it off of like pure value. You see, now this is better. We could do this, and then next turn, if they find Magnemite or whatever, we could hit them with this. Technically, and then the most they could deal damage to us is technically 40, but this is for only evolutions, right? Doesn't heal Eevee. And the fire energy has to be from the discard pile, so there's no reason to flare. I think we're better off going here. I guess if they want to mess with our hands, we could do this instead. Regardless, the energy on this Eevee could go directly to Flareon just with its own ability. Eevee bag is very good, although only works for specific decks. Yeah, no, yeah, it's quite literally the... Yep, that's the best way to put it, really. Alright, so they found Shiinotic. I'm like, when did I get Pokeball and why didn't I use it? I forgot, I just drew off of the Eevee. Ooh, which reminds me. I'm out here struggling for no reason. Alright. Okay, so that's probably the play, right? Let's go. We could technically just give up on the... Like, let him take out Eevee. I think for sure we have to do this. I think we go here. If we switch them in, there's like no threat, right? They hit us for 40. Yeah, we could protect Eevee technically. No, you know, no. Protecting Eevee will cause us points that we don't need to risk. And we just do this. If we protected Eevee, then they could Cyrus to stall us from being able to attack. And there's no need to do any of that. Again, take any play that we're doing. And this is my first game with this deck. So don't think of it like, oh, this is exactly how you play this deck. I'm just saying my moves out loud so you understand why I did it. Whether it's wrong or right, we'll figure out as the game goes, right? I'm doing good. Thank you, Chaos. It feels right. Like, at the end of the day, Pokemon's just Pokemon, right? Regardless of what deck you put in my hand, I still need to get 3 points. Like, that's the end of the... Like, that's the only thing that I care about. Alright, there's the Oricorio. Alright, so we didn't even risk the card at the end of the day. Alright, hold on, because there's 2 plays now. I still think the best one's probably Mars. But, like, if we... Hold up. My bad. I gotta step out real quick. My bad. I heard an unidentified noise, and I was worried that was my family. My bad. This game is scuffed. Whatever. I thought I clicked collect there. Hold up. I feel like we can still recover from this one, but what the hell was that? That was weird. Alright, we're still good technically. It sucks that we don't one-shot Magneton, but as long as we hold one of these, we're fine. I see what their win condition is, though. Like, if they get rid of my Turtonator, then, like, Oricorio walls me. Oof. I was like, as long as they don't have Cape, we're fine. Alright, so there's like multiple options here. Because technically, yes, we could Sabrina and force out one of these guys. But then we get walled up like I just mentioned. So there's no rush either, right? And I don't want to set up this Flareon because then this Flareon would be at what? 60 HP. We've taken 50. Oh wait, never mind. This Flareon's decent too. Because we go PCL and EV bag. Again, I don't think that's the point battle that I care about. 10 HP. Yeah, we do it, I guess, like this. Yeah, I think the only way we lose this, outside of like a random Mars making our hand go to like nothing, is if they have like a second Oricorio. But we're about to draw Kiawe anyways, right? So we could start building this up just in case. Yeah, I think we're okay. Again, the biggest issue is like some kind of red card or something where we don't find the Sabrina. And even then, we're not like completely out of it. You could tell that they drew pretty well, granted, I was about to, they drew fine. We just red carded and Mars them to, like, we shuffled their hand back twice. Because the Shiinotic deck usually gets down to like 2 or 3 cards quite like quickly. Being this late into the game and them only having 5. Yep. Damn. I guess they missed on the Magnezone. And this should be game. GG's, Nissa. And sorry about that. Mid-game, I just completely, like... Mid-game, I literally ran out the room because of... I don't know if it's a storm or something. Actually, now that the game's over, let me take 2 seconds to check out outside my door real quick and make sure like everything's all good. I'll be right. 2 seconds. Damn, you forgot I had Sabrina? Damn. I guess that worked in my favor for sure. But I like the deck. I should have evolved Magnezone, no reason not to. Yeah, I was confused. I assumed like, oh, maybe they just didn't see it or something. Which also wouldn't have made much sense because you had Shiinotic, right? To search the entire deck. The only thing, what I did have... Nah, I would have still left you at 10 HP. I would have had to like Kiawe to stall a turn or something. It was definitely awkward. But yeah, just like, knowing that I have Sabrina, the correct play would have been to just evolve there. You already had enough energy, so the next turn you could just charge and start attacking while charging the rest of the game. Alright, let's go. Let's run it back with this one. What I'll do is like three games. I saw you missed a turn there with Turt. Mid game, I thought I heard something like falling, and I was worried that it was like my wife or my newborn. So I ran out the room, and by the time I came back, the turn ended. But luckily, it has nothing to do with my house. I don't know what's going on outside, but everybody in here is okay, which is what matters. But yeah, I had like a mini crisis in my head. Like my brain immediately thinks the worst. But everything's good. Everything's good. Oof, Snorlax. Okay, so this is... I'm assuming it's what Varun was cooking with the Dragonite. This time I guess we could afford to research first. Alright. I guess since we don't have Kiawe, it doesn't matter that we didn't open the Turt, but... But never mind. Stand corrected. There's a Snorlax, but that's definitely a Greninja, and there's some Psychic Energy, so it might be some kind of Giratina thing. I hope they play Barry. How's it going? Not sure. Hey, yo. Sure. What you know about Necros, bitch? It must be Snorlax, Tina, Greninja with a Lima to retreat the Snorlax. That's where I would put my money on too. Unfortunately, like Rocky Helmet here doesn't do anything because they're not going to attack anytime soon. But I'll just collect while I can, and then maybe we could do this later. Now they're setting up a little bit too much. I had to take out a personal loan to play Necros. I think we all did. Nah, I definitely used my student aid at the time. I was literally like doing my AA at the time. I definitely used the financial aid for some of that. We could do this. None of this feels like good. We're just doing what we can, right? I'd rather collect. Granted, if we get hit by a Red Mars, you're so real for that. Well, I had to play somehow. All right, we'll see. We'll see what we do here. Yeah, unfortunately, they found the second Froakie. Otherwise, I would have felt very safe about everything that's going on. And the issue is that Greninja plus Snorlax knocks out everything that we have going for us, right? Technically, we don't need. I know they could just redo it and Cyrus and like completely ruin everything we're going for, but wait, no. Oh my god, I just misplayed. I was supposed to do this so that I could do this. My bad, my bad. I'm inting. If they have the Cyrus play, this is the worst angle, but if they don't have the Cyrus play, this is better. If they have Cyrus, I feel like we're like in danger anyways. Yeah, so 100% I was supposed to do this turn, but whatever. We'll figure it out. And by whatever, I mean like lock back in. How's it going, Pokephenom? I do need to lock back in. Bro, I sent you a reel on Instagram that felt like very. Maybe it wasn't as funny as I thought it was in the moment, but since you opened Pokemon packs, it felt fitting. Alright, where'd they go? They hit the back. Alright. Alright, now let's play how I was supposed to. Okay, heal here. Granted, whatever. It is what it is. Let's go here. And here. Technically, if I saved both EV bags, I could one-shot Giratina, but he's kind of forced to swing here, I think. Surprised people are playing Snorlax TBH. I think the best part about Snorlax, like this one, is the ability to just basically, like they mentioned earlier, you could Alana it back. It's just a wall that heals itself little by little. And in a situation like this one where they didn't have the Giratina early, it could also just swing for 130. Elima, I think. I don't know if I said it wrong the first time, but whatever. Again, I'm also surprised. I didn't rate Snorlax very high, but you just saw the reel. Alright, so they've yet to commit an attack. If that's for better or worse, I cannot tell you. Snorlax EX has that sustain. Salubrious, how's it going? Alright, so we could technically do this. I got flipped upside down by Sweet's deck that went second, so I'm taking a break. I feel that. Regardless, it's not ranks, right? So we could wall with Snorlax and leftovers. Well, he himself has like a built-in leftovers, right? Alright, so for better or for worse, I'm gonna do this. And I'm also gonna do this. I see the reason they didn't attack though is because of the Rocky Helmet, so maybe I should have just stayed, but I guess technically I could do this as well. No reason not to. Hey yo, Nabrix with the follow. How's it going? Thank you. If they have the Ilima, it is what it is. I didn't have the cards. Like, they got too far ahead to the point where... Okay, no Ilima. It will go back up to 98p. Alright, so they're searching for the other Greninja line. That's one of my favorite plays, probably. Communication, send the Pokeball back, and then use the Pokeball. It doesn't come up much, but when it does... At least we know there's also no Cyrus this turn, right? When it does, it's dope, 100%. I'm like, surely they have to commit at some point, right? Alright, so the issue here is... I saw the gold Eevee bag and you had to follow. Oof. I knew that gold Eevee bag was gonna be worth it at some point. Alright, so again, we definitely explode to Cyrus, right? But if they don't have Cyrus, I think we're not in a bad position. And honestly, that's probably our best bet for them not to have it. Let me make sure I don't need anything else in my hand right now. Because this is gonna this gets the knockout. We don't need to necessarily use that this turn. I guess for the vibes we could do this. Summon Exodia. How's it going, Godsent? Which one's effect 2 to heal? Oof, we were just short of like being able to heal the full value. Granted, it doesn't matter again because of Greninja, but this is definitely just hope that we get Cyrus out their hand, that they don't see it. Granted, the way I played it made it where even if they have Sabrina for some reason, which they shouldn't be on Sabrina, they also win. But we get our 2 points. All we gotta do is hope that they don't, again, that they can't bring out our Flareons. If our Flareons are safe, we win the game. All is well. Hope you're well too. Yeah, everything's chilling. Alright, waiting for opponent to return. I'm assuming I Mars the Cyrus out of them. We'll see if Havo pulls up in the chat. Or if he's slow rolling me. Did you get it? Sorry, I had to do it. It's all good, bro. If you have it, you have it. GG's, GG's. Yeah, I could have. Your opponent conceded. It's all good. You won fair and square. The only thing I could have definitely done better. Luwap, how's it going? What I could have done better for sure, 100%, was that one turn that I used the wrong supporter. Not sure what to follow. Let's go. Road to 700 on YouTube. Closer, closer by the day, right? For those of you on Twitch that want to support me on YouTube, by the way, don't feel like you have to, but that is my YouTube. Alright, hold up. I have so many tabs open that I lose where I'm at. Again, for some reason, my Streamlab, my OBS, doesn't show me the YouTube chat. I literally have to have the YouTube chat open elsewhere. Let me see something. Hold up. Let me do, because last time when I typed here, it's gonna look troll because I'm gonna show up. Like, it shows up on my actual screen. It doesn't show up on the multi-chat like window. Let me see if I do a little bit of that. We'll see. Maybe from now on I'll be able to see it. Okay, let's do one more game with this deck. So far technically we're 1-1. Again, anybody could play. Feel free to jump in with the code MENA. Alright, mono. Oof. We finally drew it. We finally drew it turn 1. Granted, we've only played 3 games, but yeah. What builds are you excited to use on the rank grind? That's exactly what I'm trying to figure out currently. I'll show you the list that I'm testing out before this before rank comes out. After this game. This is the first one I'm testing. Hey, yo, I haven't seen Jodagon since... Hold up, I'll remember. The beginning of the Dark Tina meta. Was that Shiny Revelry? Or was that... No. When did Giratina come out? Shiny Revelry, right? Yeah. Where the first builds of Dartina were using Jodagon as a wall. Until they realized that they could be doing better things with their time. But, bro, this guy is cooking. Simpler times. It definitely was simpler. Alright. So we don't one-shot Jodagon, that's for sure. But technically, they don't have a threat on board yet. Is this a Dragonite deck? I have no idea what's going on, if I'm being honest. Let's go Flareon here. Alright. That Rocky Helmet's gonna hurt, but at least it's hurting Turtonator and not my Flareon, right? Alright, research. Still waiting to see what their win condition is, right? Forgot to ask what cards I should be on the lookout for. Any metas yet? Hard to say. What it seems like Guzzlord got a lot better because Buzzwole kind of fell in popularity. As well as okay, so yeah, it is a Dragonite deck. WC plus bore you to death. Win condition is to bore me to death. Okay, yeah, got it. Well, we'll take our first point here. Technically, I could have charged up with Flareon, but there's no reason to make myself a Cyrus target. A PCL or 2 would be nice off the top. They got their energies though. So they're actually playing the old Dragonite up to this point. They're playing the old names. All right, let's see if the nope, it didn't work for them. Not this time, anyways. All right, we really need PCL so that Turtonator could keep attacking. I'd rather use Pyukumuku over Drud. Yeah, but we're Pyukumuku believers here. Pyukumuku became like the mascot of the stream for like a good 24 hours. How viable do you think Sylveon EX is? I haven't been able to test it because I'm missing an Eevee. I'm hoping that once the reset happens and I could open some more packs, that I get the Eevee EX. And there's a Sylveon list that I want to test out, but I'd recommend aiming for Sylveon, Flareon, and Espeon for the evolutions with Eevee Bag, Primarina, and How. That's a pretty good. I tried a very bad strat once and it worked. Again, if you're limited on your wonder picks and stuff, I would say just wait regardless of what the meta looks like or what you're doing. Alright, so we gotta think that once they find, if it's the Dragonite we think it is. Well, this guy's not gonna attack, right? And he can't get it out unless he has Leaf. So we can actually wait for a bit. There's no rush to do anything here. I attacked at the very last second every turn, won 3 matches, then felt bad, never did it again. Alright, so we're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. Any favorites for messing around with the new set so far? Currently this is the only. I just started streaming, what is it, like an hour and a half ago? Damn, I've been streaming for a while now. But in this ranked season there should be a win streak bonus in Hyper and Master, right? I believe so. And I think next season, the season after this one, is that they took away demoting. Alright, so this whole time it was Draco Meteor. So we just gotta hope that we're in the favor of RNG. Well, doesn't matter who's up front anymore. I hit Master right before the end of last season. Didn't want to play anymore to risk demoting. Yeah, I get that. I feel that. Let's go Flareon. Where are you placed in the previous ranked seasons? Hold up, let me get you. Hydration is important. Alright, let's go research first. I finished last season 59. The season before that I was 140th. And the very first season I was 325 or something like that. In the loudest pack with the follow. Thank you, thank you. That PCL would have been nice earlier. I know, man, as the guy who spams games. I do spam games. I do play a lot. Granted, last season where I finally got top 100 was the least amount of games I've played. Which is quite funny. Bro, you imagine I just ran out of time? The top master grinders will have a blast with the change. Yes, and I guess I don't. Yeah, especially like the 1 and 2. Those people are gonna get higher than ever now. But me personally, I don't like the whole win streak bonus, mainly because I don't know. I'm not. Well, if you watch the stream, I'm not like very like I don't get many win streaks, right? I could go very positive in a stream, but it's never like consistent W's like that. Do you only play on stream at night, or do you also during the day? I play at all times if I'm able to. Jesus Christ. Link's really everywhere. Link is everywhere. Watch. Don't look under the bed tonight. Alright, so that's the end of this one, huh? Because technically would have been able to heal. Then we deal 40. Alright, GG's, guy. PCO awakens. You're not wrong. I was his win condition worked, bro. Yeah, PCO would have definitely worked there. I was just I have no excuse. I punted. Alright, let's try one of the other decks. Put you to sleep IRL too. Nah, GG's. Damn, now I missed the mono GG's. Can someone explain what the EV bag does? The EV bag's an item card that has two effects. You get to choose one or the other. I'm trying to get Master Ball on less than 100 wins, so the streak is helping me. Yeah, but you're built different. Although that, I think, because realistically, like say, if you went perfect, you could get into Master Ball in like 20 wins, right? Maybe 25 max. It depends where you start, right? Like I start Ultra Ball 4. Bro, why didn't you heal? I punted, my bad. Fire deck or nah? Isaiah, 100%. I should have healed there and kept playing, but I punted. There's no there's no other word for it. I took like 500 last season. I played almost 900 games last season, but I got just go 23-0. Yeah, if you go 23-0 in Ultra Ball 4, you get there in less than 25 games. So, alright, let's try Primarina to swap out the typing real quick. Again, anybody who wants to play MENA, there's a win streak bonus in Ultra Ball 4 now, so it's even less than 23 technically. Again, there's zero chance that I go 20 whatever and 0, but here we are picking a deck to play as soon as it drops. Was my deck good or not? Your deck, personally, I wouldn't play it, but obviously it was good enough to win. I can't take that away from you. We're going first, so we don't have to commit too much to the board. I've been starting Ultra Ball 3 since I get to a Master Ball and stop playing ranked immediately. That's fair. Yeah, so the win streak definitely helps you. Oh, let me lock in and win 23 matches in a row. Yeah. $114 is my fastest. I actually don't know what my fastest to Ultra Ball was. I mean, to Master Ball. Obviously, Season 1 was impossible to do it too fast because we all started from the gulag, but just win and don't lose, TBH. Yeah, it was like 250 the first season. Bro, the first season my win rate was like 70%, and then I hit Ultra Ball 4, and I've never been so humbled in my life. Granted, I didn't play Dartina until I hit Ultra Ball 4 and I was tired of the back and forth. Alright, so technically they're at an advantage typing alone. I was cruising at like 65% and I got cooked real quick. Do you get demoted 2 ranks every season? It depends where you finish. There's a chart. I could pull it up. Yo, I was about to say Mugfit, but Muguit. I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce that at all. But Mug, I'm gonna call you Mug. Thank you for the follow. Alright, so we technically have a Brion play that doesn't feel. Bring back the bots. Alright, we could technically put them to sleep, but then they'll just evolve, and that kind of like beats the purpose. So let's go. That Poplio is gonna be a sacrifice. Yeah, let's do that. Is top 10k back to Ultra Ball 4, or is it the? It's points based. So it's wherever you finished. Granted, I don't know what. I have been test tweets. It is strong, but the basics are so fragile. You have to draw your evos. Consistency, cards, PCOM, and Slab are meh, but it's all we got. But it pushes a lot of damage. Yeah, no. What I like is that at the end of the game, you have the creamy swinging for infinite. And the fact that they're colorless energy means that you could like technically mix them up with the other ones. Like you could play all water energy and have cards like Irida and stuff like that. since all your psychic ones attack for colorless. Unfortunately, we don't have what we need currently, but we'll draw it, right? Surely we'll draw it. 990 is the max, right? Damage-wise, yes. Like, it doesn't matter how many coins you put on Celebi. We're cooked here. It's hard to play EX into it, too, because they send out Oko. Anything with, like, 200 plus going 1 point down means you can't even switch into anything versus Creamy. Yeah. Alright, so this is, like, we're cooked. We're down horrendous here. Which is, probably I should send out Froakie as another sacrificial lamb, but... yeah, like the only hope here is that he doesn't have a supporter, and that's like near impossible. Yeah, I'll play it out for the sake of. Actually, no, I'd rather play another one. GG's. That's like a losing battle. If it was ranked, I'd probably play it out. In hindsight, I would have sent Froakie, and that wouldn't have like what's it called, guaranteed anything. It was just giving us an extra turn to find the Primarina. Alright, we're going against fire now. Do we have the full line? No, we don't, but... alright, there's like some apparent issues with the list, as you can see. I'm not sure if this would be my first choice into ranked either. What are y'all gonna try into ranked? After this game, I'm gonna check the wonder picks to see if there's... actually, there's no point, because I'm gonna open packs anyways. If there's a if there's a 4-cost wonder pick, I'll do it though. I want to find a good partner for Prima. Yeah. Ideally, if you find the Greninja, it seems solid, but yeah, there's like no play here other than we'll flop on them. Double stage 2 is iffy. I saw Silvally Prima. How's it going, Caravan? I guess how's it going, Stand, right? Technically it's Stand, it's a Caravan Stand. Okay, whatever. Point, I could see that. I saw Silvally decks, but I didn't want to try anything. I saw Silvally with Sylveon. Are you lucky or pay for cards? Both. But definitely pay for cards though. I played a bit Prima Starmie EX earlier for free retreat setup, but it was just okay. I couldn't get Ninja Prima to work well for me. Yeah, this is my second game with it. The first game, I had no plays whatsoever all game. This one looks a little more promising, but it's mostly... but there's also an Incineroar just sitting back there trying to body me, right? So at least we have something going, right? And the two stage 2s isn't the worst, because like for example, Stoutland Charizard was playable all of like last format, right? And that's 2 stage 2 cards. But Stoutland bought you time to build up Charizard. Greninja's not really protecting your what you're going for in this deck. So it's kind of like, it's not the same thing. Regardless, it did decent in a tournament, so I had to try it out. Incineroar. Yeah, this is a rest in peace, Froggy. Man, they're really gonna make me flip this coin. That's messed up. Alright, but technically, any weird decks you've run into so far, so it's pretty much that you expected based on the set review. So far, nothing's been out of like. But granted, I haven't played into ranked match. I'm playing against the viewers, and so far they've played like not predictable decks, but what similar to what I would expect to see or try myself, right? Alright, so there's no way they get to 3 energy next turn, so we're good here. I'd say big return of Apex Dragonite. At least people are trying it. Yeah, I just went against one and it bodied me. I could have played it better, but I still lost, right? So. Oof, we got the burn off, and we get to heal with sparking. That's decent. And we got this. Oh, this is GG's. You know, actually, this deck is kind of broken. This deck is actually really, really good. Perfect combo, actually. Nah, I'm kidding. Like it still felt like. Like, nothing's guaranteed, right? Like, there we just got lucky. How are people setting it up? Dawn, Lusamine, something else. 4 energies, a lot, it feels like. There's just a lot of stall now, right? Like, the same way, like, for example, earlier they were using Snorlax. Granted, they didn't have a Lima, but I feel like a Snorlax with a Lima is fire. In terms of, like, buying time, right? Like, I guess there's ways to do it, right? But Snorlax EX technically becomes anything you want it to, if anything. Like, it works with Dragonite, but it works with anything that requires build-up. Hey, yo, we actually have 2 packs to open before the reset. GG's, How. I'm glad I was able to show out with the deck. Granted, it was like a lucky draw off the top that I got the Greninja. Alright, let's open 2 packs of Eevee Grove. Then I'll check my Wonder Picks. Then I'll play a little bit more until the reset. And then we'll probably play ranked for like an hour. We're looking for Eevee EX. And anything high rarity, I guess. Nothing. What did you like better so far? Honestly, probably the Flareon deck. Mainly because I don't know, I feel like Greninja's not doing enough to help Primarina do its thing. Like, it's 2 Pokemon that are like, they're not like working together, if that makes sense. It felt clunky, like as described by, was it Stan? Yeah, Stan. Let's see here. We got our bonus pick. We'll claim it because we can. I've gotten so many Lusamines through this event, like through this free Wonder Pick stuff. All right, let's see here. 1, 2, 2, 1. Another card that I would go for in the Wonder Picks is Flareon, the baby Flareon, and the Blade, the 1-star Flareon and the 1-star Vaporeon are the 2 evolutions I did not pull. So I would go after them. So how many games until you see Dartina once ladder opens up? We could put a poll. Granted, I would say it's the very first matchup I go against probably. Yeah, so there's not much to do until the reset, so we'll keep on trying decks. I'm gonna go to the bathroom for one second, and then we'll keep on playing. Thoughts on old decks? I didn't pull a lot from the new set. I think old decks are completely viable. If not, the main thing, Guzzlord, I feel like it went up a rank because of all the new decks, especially so many fire decks. Buzzwole is sort of like fallen, making Guzzlord that much better. That's my opinion on old decks. And I still think Buzzwole is viable as well. I didn't pull a lot from the new set. I'm probably trying Magnezone or I feel like Rampardos is going to be everywhere at the beginning of the meta. Actually, I think I'll hit Rampardos before Darktina. So my guess is Rampardos, and then my second game is Darktina. To dodge all the new fire decks. You're starting Ultra Ball 4, so high chances, yeah. Baby Flareon and Incineroar has a high seeding, but bricks and gets red carded a lot. I feel like every EV deck is going to get red carded a bunch. But yeah, I'll be right back. Let me run an ad, and I'll go to the bathroom. All right, we're back. Let me put the webcam back up. All right, so did I miss anything here? Let's see what chat's saying. I think Arceus bat deck could be viable if running old decks. I might play some Solgaleo Shinonic just to see how it fares versus new stuff. Solgaleo with the leftover seems like it's solid. I think Leo can still hang if you get it ramping. The only issue is that if people are on Oricorio, you're gonna obviously lose those games. But yeah, I was avoiding Buzz and Solgaleo since I think there will be a lot of fire. Nothing really one-shots it, not like Buzz. True. High HP is nice. Yeah, I can get online quick if you open with the right cards. Only 2 energies, swing for 120. What's good, Riley? Thanks for the sub. Alright. Pull the Moltres EX Shiny. I'm sorry for your loss, bro. I hate Shiny Arts. Maybe the art looks good. But I pulled 2 Zapdos EXs, and trust me, I could not tell you it was shiny if it wasn't that it told me it was a shiny. I think only have 2 bets, but let me see. Alright, let's get back to... I think I caught up with chat. Let me check the YouTube side. Yeah. Okay, we're good. It's orange hue. It's like a darker yellow, right? Alright, the Primarina one felt fine. I don't think it's like the first deck I'll take into rank though. So let's see what other options we have. I think it's just the Incineroar deck. Yeah, let's try Incineroar. Again, anybody's welcome to play. All right, we got Pancake. I will start. I guess, although this is a 1-1 line of Eevee, starting it is not the worst. Starting against that is pretty bad though. Especially them going second. I also got 2 shiny Zapdos. Yeah, I think you told me yesterday. Okay, at least this is guaranteed. Okay, our hand. This is scary, but our hand is very solid. It looks identical to the regular 2-star. It really does. They just like they whited out the background is what they did. Alright, we'll do some of this and pass. Our hand seems very solid. It's just a matter of how aggressive they get or how aggressive they find. That's fine, I guess. Alright, we go research here. That's solid. Never not doing this. Honestly, just probably letting Eevee go. Because they're about to swing for 90, so drawing 1 card and then being behind on Incineroar makes no sense. Oof. I think we're okay, but still not cool, right? They hit for 90. That puts us at half HP. We grab it back. Yeah, I think we're fine. It's definitely going to depend on what else they have. But if they have no follow-up, we're in a decent spot. At most, what, PCL puts them... Yeah, no, now we're swinging for the full 140, right? Yeah, so they need to see something in the back line. And not only do they see something in the back line, they have to set it up fast enough. Yeah, GG's. I would say that was... I saw Rare Candy turn 2. Like, what can you do about it? Kokokorio could be a good card to start ranked. It's going to be swarming with Primarina, I guess. Is this deck 2 Roar EX and 2 Flareon? No. It's 2 Roars, 1 Baby Flareon. The one that ramps. At least from when I'm getting in random. Honestly, if it wasn't that I'm like thinking with content in mind and trying to make a video of like something new, I'd probably just go in with the Simonobi or Oricorio Greninja. And that deck would probably be solid. But you know, YouTube doesn't want to see that deck for like the 3rd format in a row. This is the list. This was played in like a 200 player tournament or something like that. And it did very well. But yeah, at the end of the day, you're thinking only 1 Baby Flareon seems tough to get. You don't depend on it. Is the thought. Like, your win condition is still Incineroar, right? So you don't want to brick on EVs either. Alright, Hobble's back. Alright, everyone gets fighting. Honestly, if it's still Ally Rampardos, we're probably cooked. Okay, okay. And at least we would technically want to go first if we had Okay, okay. It's all coming together slowly but surely, right? We go here. Go here. Alright, if we get rare candy off the top, obviously it's pretty much a wrap, but Torracat wouldn't be bad either. I know, Torracat would be unusable now. We need to evolve or we lose. We need to evolve or find a Pokemon or we just automatically lost. Alright, bet. And just like that, we're perfectly fine. Outside of them Marsing or red carding, of course. The fossils are definitely threatening, right? The good thing is that the Lucario swing here, we completely like get that out of the way. We're okay with that. Like, we heal that fully. What we can't heal fully from is like if they double Rampardos or Rampardos into Cranidos. Like, that type of hand would be too broken for us to deal with. Finally, something to put in the back line. Alright. So luckily we hard drew the entire Incineroar line. Alright. How creamy? What about it, Nick? Is that the play? At this point, I don't think we could lose. Even if they find Rampardos, it could only hit us for... What is it? One... with How in hand, I think we're fine. is what I'm trying to get at. Surely the deck is just 20 Alcremies. All right, Redbeard wins with the follow. How's it going? Hobble, that Sudowoodo's fighting for its life, man. All right, let's go full power on it. I'm only doing this because Howell's my boy. Otherwise, I would never flex on somebody like this online. Granted, I should have howled for more damage, but it's all good. GG's. Poor Sudowoodo deserved better. Again, had he seen Rampardos earlier, or we missed any part of our line to evolve, we would have lost like way too easily. Have you decided which deck to start ranked with? I'm currently debating. I'm leaning towards this Incineroar deck because it's the one that's been working for. I've fought multiple Gengar decks. Mad Cope leads people to think it'll be good every season. But Mark, I haven't chosen yet. I haven't decided on what to play yet. I'm leaning towards Incineroar currently, but I feel like it's only because I've hard drawn the line 2 games in a row. So it's hard to say if it's actually a good deck or if I'm just like, I've been lucky, right? Let's do one more and then we'll try out a different deck. But yeah, Gengar decks were all over the tournaments too. Sudowoodo had a family. Emphasis on had. Good luck. Alright, thank you. I appreciate it. Do you know what deck you're gonna try? The Flareon deck felt good too. I don't know. I feel like I played it wrong. Oof. It could either be Guzzlord or it could be Darktina. I didn't look at the name of the player. Oof, Guzzlord. This is probably one of the... Oh, Havo. It's Havo again. This is probably one of the better decks, if not the best deck in the format currently. Due to, like, the shakeup of everything, right? I'll play Flareon in the Sweets Relay deck. I don't think I have the courage to play the Sweets Relay deck. Alright, so it being dark, they have no way of attacking turn 1 unless they're on the Poipo line. In which case... if they're on Poipo, I'll bite the bullet, I guess. You know what? Let's just do it. I'm going for Ramsey Ally, just for the consistency while everyone messes with the X. That's a sound strategy on climbing for sure. I do not blame you. I played Guz, but really struggled against Primarina. Interesting. Okay, I didn't think of that at all. I can't see a good deck from the new stuff, but there's always one emerges. Yeah, no, there's no like a deck that for sure wins. I've been jamming out with Sylveon Greninja. There's a Sylveon list that I want to try out, but I don't have a second EVEX, so I'm holding off on testing that. It's among the decks I want to try though. Because Primarina keeps healing. That makes sense. It makes sense, but at the same time, I don't know. Yeah, I guess Primarina's 180, right? In HP. Alright, so we just collect a little bit. Take it easy. I also only have in the 1 EV camp. Yeah. The crazy thing is that the 1 EV I have, I'm using the list off of the Froggy X tournament. Oh, I saw the list. I just didn't know if that list would be better than just the Oricorio thing. That's why I didn't put it on my list of cards to try. It also can attack even if they successfully grunt you. And they're caping it to 200 and carrying Arida and Lily. Yep. But yeah, my 1 Eevee is the immersive. I didn't pull. I still need the base like 4 diamond one to complete the Pokedex or whatever. All right. Jokes on our opponent with a poison barb, Havo. I was never going to attack, not by choice, but you know. Same, only immersive. Nah, yeah, okay. Now we're kind of cooking. Damn, that Rocky Helmet was gonna go a long way into like not letting him attack with Nihilego. I have like 3 immersives, but no 4 diamond ones. Damn. I honestly want the playset of immersives. And eventually I want the diamond one to complete the Pokedex, but as far as playing goes, I hope I get the second immersive one. I am opening 20 packs as soon as the day resets. So like in half an hour. Before going into ranked, I'm gonna open a few packs of like with the gold that was left over. Alright, now we're cooking. The immersives are pretty dope. Only one I never warmed up to was the Giratina one. I get that. It's definitely lacking a little bit. I guess due to this, we probably just still wanna. I love the gear art. Yeah. I think we're in no rush to play this out, right? Especially with them having... Oof. That's a draw right there. Alright, they're building up Guzzlord. They're building up their cards. Alright, so we might get punished for committing first, but at the same time, I think we're fine. The reason I... Hey, yo, Edgy.
Everyone, please, raise your hands up. Send me your energy now.
Edgy with the rate of 101 people. Thank you. That's crazy. Are you not sticking? You're not staying up to play some ranked? We here. How's it going, Minecraft? Lincoln cheekbones, y'all real ones. How's it going, Edgy? How'd it go? How'd it go? Nah, not staying up. I'm only gonna play for Edgy cooked me level 10. I'm only playing for an hour after, but still have responsibilities. I feel that. I feel that. Edgy Ray totally wasn't here before. I appreciate all of y'all. What deck have you been cooking? Did you cook on your stream? What deck? Wait, what was the? Twice as love. How's it going? Thank you for joining the raid. I'm currently like trying out different decks to see what speaks to me, I guess. But at the same time, trying to... Oh my goodness. I have not yet been like... I feel like every... Looks like you're getting a lot of love on Twitch. Oh yeah, Theo, how's it going? Twitch is definitely more active than my YouTube, but regardless, I stream everywhere, even TikTok, just for like the sake of whoever wants to watch can. Not much cooking. I only have 2 Dragonite EXs. I feel that. There's a bunch of EV decks that I want to try out, but I just don't have the cards for it. Okay, so clearly all we're gonna do here is poison. We don't need a heal just yet, so technically we could afford to research here. See, sweet relay deck seems okay. I have 2 Dragon EXs and 1 Amber. Watching closer, of course. Watching the closer, yeah. Granted, due to like the whole drops or whatever, there's mad people online that I've never seen before. Okay, we got this Flareon. Not that it'll do much, but you know, we got it. A second helmet. I come in the 9th inning to close it out. Make sure no more run score. What are you going to play in ranked? I'm currently figuring that out. I'm leaning towards Incineroar because it's been treating me right. I'm probably still playing Shino Zone. I saw a list that was playing Sylveon Zone that I was interested in. I'll try it after this one. Which basically replaced Shiinotic with Sylveon. So it's like your choice of like, do you want to draw? Like, do you rather draw 2 or just search a Pokemon every time? You should try the Sweets Relay. It's really fun. Hey, okay. What's going on here? Sabrina. We're going to get Grindcore. If we send out Incineroar, we get hit for 30. I think that's fine. Alright, let's send out Incineroar. Good luck on rank. Alright, Edgy, have a good one. And thank you for the raid. It's crazy. Hopefully I didn't miss... hold on, let me see the YouTube chat, because Theo was typing there. That's why I prefer it here, more quiet. I'm an introvert. I feel that. I do have it, though, where both chats show up under. It's just... There's only so much space in my outline, so... In my layout, I mean. Oh, this man tried flipping coins on me. I didn't even look up to see that. Alright, Celesteela attack always smells like desperation. It truly. But at the same time, when it hits, you feel insane. Alright, let's go. That's fine. Don't worry. Keeping up. Twitch seems like it needs more attention. I'm just gonna watch and learn. It's all good. It's all good. Again, like I said, I read both at the same time. So it's just, what do I use for multi-streaming and combined chat overlay, if you don't mind me asking? For multi-streaming, I'm using OBS with the stream elements. They have an extension called SE Live, I think, or SE.live. If you look it up on YouTube, you'll find it. And for multi-streaming, okay, that's the multi-streaming. And for the chat, there's this guy on YouTube. Well, he also streams called Nutty, like literally Nutty. Have you tried Simon Novi since the new set dropped? No, I have not. Nunu, I've wanted to. Oof. Fang. Fang with the follow. I tried the YouTube Pocket side. The Twitch side seems closer. Yeah. It's just that since I do YouTube videos, it's like if any of my subscribers happen to be on and see that I'm streaming, like feel free to like jump in. You got the drops? Nah, I do not have the drops. I tuned into Spraggles earlier and I got the drops, but watching my stream will not give you drops if that's the question. Did Celesteela miss again? I don't know what just happened. Oh no, Celesteela definitely hit me. And I was looking away and we're just sitting here kind of in danger, kind of not. If we heal up, we go to 120. That seems solid. And we don't even need to charge him just yet. We could also Sabrina and he has to give us some. Nah, we could Sabrina next turn. When it forces out something else. Let's go Lily here. What drops? Would you mind? Oh, on Twitch currently, if you watch certain streamers, there's a schedule for 45 minutes. You don't even have to like actively watch it. It could be like lurking. You could just have it open for 45 minutes. You get 12 hourglasses and 12 wonder glasses. You just have to link your Twitch to your Pokemon account or something like that. But it's with specific creators. But okay, to answer the question, Nunu, the only reason I haven't, because that's what the first thing I wanted to do was just try out Simon Novi deck. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be really good this format. It's just since I do content, I want to try something new, at least at the beginning, for like just for videos and stuff. Because I think I have like more videos on like Greninja or Oricorio than like any other deck in my channel. And Nabrix, hopefully I answered the question on what I use for multi-streaming. It was OBS, and then, oh yeah, Nutties, he has like a video on how to put multi-stream on thing. The only thing it doesn't support TikTok. Like TikTok won't show up here, but the multi-streaming supports TikTok. It supports like as many things as your computer can handle, basically. Damn, I ain't making a Twitch for 12 hours. Yeah, it's basically just a pack. It's not the craziest thing, but it's one of those things like if you have it, might as well get it. Alright, let's see what we could do here. We have 1 point. And realistically, everything on their side of the board gets knocked out by my Incineroar, right? So I think we just commit to just swinging, right? We don't care. I guess technically this thing has a Rocky Helmet. If we swing into the Rocky Helmet, we go down to 60. Then we get poisoned for 10. Puts us to 50. I think we're okay with that. What else is the option that we have? Then they need Lusamine if they want to attack with anything other than Guzzlord. Yeah, I'm okay with that. We could even put an energy here if we wanted to. Poison to 40. No, oh, that's right. To 40. Yeah, but the math doesn't change. The math doesn't change. Is that we're okay? We're okay with just swinging. But you're correct. You're correct. Wait, did I troll myself? Hold on. I almost trolled myself. I was supposed to put the energy on this Incineroar, but Hal got my back. You're going to pull new cards before ranked? Yeah, I have enough to open 2 10 pulls before ranked starts. Making sure. Yo, how's it going, Wills? But yeah, out of the new deck so far, the one that's treated me the best by far is this Incineroar deck. Does it make it the best one? No, it just means that I've drawn Incineroar every game. Alright, and this is the correct. Their play is correct. They're probably gonna lose something here. Hit me with grindcore. The only thing is that I have Sabrina, and I knock out everything that's in the back line. You are one with the Incineroar? Yes, currently I am. Currently I am one with the Incineroar. Alright, GG's, Habu. Oh, what okay, I think I'm up with the Master Ball today with that deck though. Nah, I'm only streaming for like an hour. Deval, how's it going? How's the Pokemon grind going? It's good. We finished top 100 last season. You say you have Sabrina. I concede. I appreciate the. Yeah, I did have the Sabrina. I appreciate not just looking at my screen the whole game. The Pokemon grind's going a lot better than the DBS one. I can tell you that. I've got top 1,000 all 3 seasons of ranked, which is... It just means I played a lot, but I finally got top 100 last season. I plan on doing it this season as well. But oh, you have a room. I'm only going to stream for an hour. From 2 to 3. Well, from reset to an hour after that. So I'll go as far as that takes me. So being a level 10 player, what should I be doing? You should be follow me on YouTube. You should follow me on YouTube. That's let's go. I got you. Like this what the first thing you do is follow me on YouTube. Then you follow El Líder. Hold up. How do you shout out on this thing? I could probably do it through here. Baki with the follow. Thank you. Is there a shout out button here? I don't know how to do any of this. What about here? Block? No, I'm not gonna block the man. What is going on here? Otro dia. Whatever. You wanna watch me win a couple and head out? I appreciate that. Minecraft Blaster with the follow. Alright, hold up. At least they've nerfed Haloku. Yeah, no, they banned Peel Off to the nth dimension. Bro, me pasó lo mismo. Bro, I don't. Wait, is it here? Cheer? No, cheer's not it. Whatever. What if I do like exclamation point shout out? Is it gonna do it? Like it's gonna give me something? Alright, whatever. I probably have to put. Whatever. Ziva room. You gotta actually. I could just get your. Hold up. I got a better way to do this. Actually, it's not a better way. It's just the way. You do shout out username is dash and at them. Okay, hold on. Dash shout out. Oh, I see the shortcut now. Alright, so level 10 guy. You follow me on YouTube, then you follow this guy and everything. Hopefully you speak Spanish. If you don't speak Spanish, just look at the plays, alright? Fernando got me into Shadowverse. Now I'm hooked. Yeah, no, I have everything. Nah, you're the go, bruh. Next stream, I'm gonna have the right browser so I don't got ads all over the place. We out here making plays in Spanish. Use a translator. Yeah. Do you have the closed captions that fix your that put your stuff into English? Granted, if you watch him on stream and you ask him a question in English, he will obviously answer your question. Hold up. So yeah. Follow Ziva Room. Follow me on YouTube. Some videos have English dub. Alright, so wait, hold up. Who's the one asking for what to do? Top 100 immortalizing the game, Giga Chat. Yeah, we are forever top 100 as long as you go exactly to A3b. I know A3a. Well, you know what? A3b too. I'm gonna make it top 100 again. Alright, Minecraft. I have those in my channel. I have playlist of the solo battles. That's the best way to get free glasses to open packs, and it's also the best way to learn the game because you play against a computer. Like the worst thing that could happen is you have to retry. Like you don't lose anything from that. Granted, you don't lose anything from playing against real players, but you know, baby steps. You go from beginner to expert, and I don't know, just have fun. As a beginner, the main thing is have fun. The second thing is you'll figure it out as you go. Some videos have English dub. I watch a Spanish Pokemon Go streamer and it has AI English dub. It's actually good. That's crazy. How things have changed, bro. Let me make sure I didn't lose nobody else's chat. But what's it called? I've yet to play Shadowverse, but I've seen a lot of the Pocket players play Shadowverse because for the past 3 days there was nothing going on for Pocket until the new set dropped. So a lot of them were playing Shadowverse. Pero no sé, I don't know anything about the game besides the fact that it's a card game, right? Sub to men on Twitch for heads on coin flips, energy advantage, and 70-30 matches. By the way, I could promise you get paid actors to go against you if you sub to me on anything actually. Ask Edgy if, but Edgy had to go, so you have to take my word. Trust me, bro. Have you tried the new Primarina? I have. The list that I tried with Primarina is with Greninja, and although it worked in one game, it kind of felt clunky the other. I'm not sold on Primarina, but I'm a big fan of Hao. So any of the 3 starters that Hao boost, I feel like are valid. All right, so Incineroar feels good. Can I apply for Pokemon Battle? I guess it's basically first come first serve. I'll play with this Incineroar deck. So like if anybody, so I could play against. I can't read the name, and the translation is even harder to read. I think I have a better chance of guessing, but whatever. 0215 Reality Pocket, how's it going? If you put the code and join and fight me, that's how it is. So if y'all could let him play me, I'll appreciate that. My name is Rice Cake. Oh, okay, I could say Rice Cake. Is that you? Or did somebody else jump in? I'll play you after if that's not you. No? My bad. Actually, hold up. Well, it's still a viewer. Nah, in chat mid-game, mid-stream is crazy work. Bro, this guy... Yesterday, he pops in and says, man, this guy's doing a breakdown already. And I'm like, oh, damn, he's not streaming. And then when I was like looking for people to raid, people were like, oh, raid him. I was like, oh, he started at... No, he's been raiding. He's been playing. I'm like, what's going on? This man has he got a hand in every stream at all times. He knows what's going on. I'll play this guy, and then Reality Pocket is on a different grind. If you're streaming by the time that I'm done, I'll raid you this time. Got clapped by new Dragonite. I feel honored. This hand's solid. Granted, it depends on... Oh, I do have the... I have priority. What is that golden Pokeball? That's for a different... You just started the game, right? Don't worry about... No, I'm just kidding. I got you. Hold up. They technically can't attack next turn, so I'll hold that. Granted, putting the hand size lower is probably for the best. Dragon types need energy fixing support. I think they're okay. No, I'm just kidding. A lot of them would go crazy if you give them that support. Although there is Dragon Energy like in the TCG, but that's a whole different game. Yeah, Golden Pokeball came out as it's the crown rare of Shining Revelry. And don't look at my bank statement. All right, so far so good, mainly because we know what's coming. Multi-energy is too big of a handicap. Yeah, but then again, they don't have a weakness, but then also they don't have super effective against anything. Yeah, I get that. Where did they put their energy? Up front? We just have to do this, right? Like, I'll take my chances with Stoutland. Has there ever been a meta-relevant dragon deck? No. I was about to say Garchomp, but no, it became relevant after that. There's been meta-relevant dragons. Jotagon was like a huge card in the meta. Save the candy luck for ranked. Nah, but at this point, I'm never going to see rare candy in ranked. I've opened so broken with this deck every game that by the time ranked hits, I'll be at it. There's no chance. Yeah, but it was fighting. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was gonna say Garchomp, and then I corrected myself. Like it wasn't that. Only relevant dragon card didn't even attack. Yeah, basically. Well, not basically, literally. I think we're okay here. Remember Jordagon Greninja Darkrai meta? That was honestly that was one of my favorite decks. Although towards the end I swapped one of the Jordagons for Kangaskhan because I felt I liked the idea of being aggressive with it. Let me make sure this is okay. All right, so there's two options here, but I guess yeah, I think it's just doing this because I could have technically like Sabrina to give him to pressure a little bit, but Jordagon was relevant as a wall. Yeah, but that's why I said like there wasn't a dragon deck, but there was a relevant dragon. Other than that, I'm trying to think. No, because Garchomp was just a fun deck, the Cynthia version. Oof, this Stoutland is gone, is donezo. In the first week of Pocket, I got a 10 win streak with Dragonite. It was broken. Let me get a match in. Hold up. 45 win emblem with the Dragonite. That's crazy. I didn't have the patience for that. Granted, my 45 win emblem was always with some form of Koga. I love the Wheezing deck. That was my favorite one at the beginning. I'm down Reality Pocket, but there's another guy called Rice Cake in chat that I kind of promised the game against, but I have no way of like guaranteeing anybody to get a game. Because if somebody snipes, I just can't do it. Like unless I give you like last second the code, but then they also get the code if I say it last second. It's all gentleman's agreement and Koga, yeah. Koga was in the Mewtwo pack. Koga with Wheezing, Arbok. GG's, Cali. Crazy how much Jordagon fell off. My bad. If you wrote that a while ago, I just read it now. But yeah. Jordagon completely fell off. You can wait. I bet. Alright, Rice Cake, please. Again, I can't control anybody, but if y'all let Rice Cake jump in, I'll appreciate that. I'm hoping your in-game name is Rice Cake so I can recognize if it's you. Alright, MENA is the code, bro. Bro, 99 viewers and y'all actually gave him the time. I appreciate all of y'all. Are those... Is that you? Because again, I can't read the sim. GG's, Cali. I got lucky. Once again, I saw Incineroar way too fast. Alright. Good luck, have fun. We're going first against Psychic. Giratina, okay. This could be anything, really. Yeah, technically Pokeball first is better here. I was about to say, y'all gonna call me a cheater. Alright, let's pass turn there. Again, all 100 of y'all on Twitch and however many are on TikTok and YouTube, I appreciate every single one of y'all. I honestly thought at no point I was gonna be able to choose who I was going to play against. Drud could work with the new Dragonite EX while you're setting it up on the bench. Somebody used it on me earlier, and I could not get through it. Why does your cat have a scratch but not flare? It's... Oh, yeah, there's two Lidens in the set. Oh yeah, it's the one from Celestial Guardians. From the Sogaleo pack. Let's see if we could pull it off again. I was about to say, if we get it here... Nope, there are 2 Lidens. Technically, there's like 3 Lidens, right? There's the one that just came out, and there was 2 in the past set after, before that. Oh, in A3? Yeah, in A3 there's 2 of them. Yeah. But he's a Minecraft is a new player, so he doesn't have like, this would be me if I use this deck. Bro, that Rainbow Sylveon looks insane. Bro, look at that. I'm gonna be honest though, I do enjoy the art that they gave the Rainbows Leafeon and Glaceon from a few sets ago. That look a lot like the ones from Prismatic. Hey yo, would this be you, Veru? It just wanted to make it interesting. Alright, so technically we could take a hit. Oh wait, what's the best way of doing this? Because technically we hit this for 20 and we could set up Incineroar, but then if they have like Sabrina, we get hit for no reason. That's bad. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the lead. This could be a mistake. They don't really have anything set up in the back. Yeah, that wouldn't be me. No te preocupes, líder. We could hit for 30 and poison, or we could ship it to the back. Shipping it sounds like the best way to like delay, and we could still knock it out afterwards. This might be greedy, but it makes sense in my head, and that's all I need. Because if I try to 1v1 the Giratina, I win the fight, but then they have time to set up like a Sylveon in the backline, and I don't have the heals in my hand right now, so. Now they could still back up into Sylveon, into the Giratina, but it'll take their energy for the turn. And I still win the fight. Bro, where's Red Card and and Mars when you need him? Rainbow Sylveon is probably my new favorite. Yeah. The only rainbow I pulled was the Primarina. Where you get Rocky Helmet from? I believe it's Space Time. But the other thing you could do is try to trade for it. You could trade for it. Granted, I don't know how good or bad your collection is. If you have friends that play, they should be able to hook you up. Oh, they have X speed. I'm like, wait. I used Sabrina exclusively to get around this. What happened? Oof. Did they play around everything? They're about to take 40 damage, puts them to 130. Nah, we're good. We don't even need a how. So hopefully we draw I'm hoping we draw it doesn't matter because we didn't draw it. Lily, because now he's definitely setting up Espeon, and Espeon what hits 20 per energy I have. So it's gonna hit me for 60. Dios mío. Yeah, I can't play around everything. We just need to find rare candy, I guess. Yeah, we're just doing this. So what the deck look like? I'll show you the list afterwards. I got this from a tournament though. Can be regular Sylveon too. Yeah, regular Sylveon would do 30 plus. No, 40 plus. It'd be 100, right? Something like that. We needed Lily more than anything. Is what it came down to. Okay, basic Eevee, we're fine. Yeah, so it's 40 plus 30, so just 60. I mean 100. Yeah. We really needed the Lily there, pero bueno. Now what we need is rare candy. Peta True, thank you for the heart and the like on the live. Yeah, we're probably cooked, chat. It depends on this top deck right here. One turn too late. Right? Because, yeah, we were out of researches. How did the devs think how it was good to add to the game? GG's. Well played, Rice Cake. Let me make sure. Yeah, no. There's... GG's. I'll show the list now. I want to try a similar deck to that one, Rice, but I'm missing a second EVEX. So I'll probably leave the list for tomorrow. And for TikTok, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but this is what the deck's looking like. How did make that already powerful meta Pokemon even more powerful? It really did, right? For no reason. Quad Nation, how's it going, bro? You've been missing. Hopefully, I hope everything's okay. I know you weren't doing too well last time, pero not that you have to talk about it, but I hope whatever you're going through, yeah, you're doing better. This is probably the list we'll try at the beginning in ranked. Rank should be out in like a minute. I'm pushing, taking it day by day. No other option, bruh. Unfortunately, there's no other option. Or fortunately, depending how you look at it, right? Alright, so at any moment, it should ask me to like reset the game. Okay, it gave me the daily gift already. Interesting. Okay. You're ready? Hold up. Ready for ranked or ready for the game between us? I'll play you once before starting everything. If you want to play, I'll play you one game before I start. But yeah, okay. So rank's officially available, and I think it's that. Do they announce the change of the ranked? I mean I guess not. Whatever. We just gotta take their word for it. Now that one game against reality. So why night Litten over day Litten? Realistically, I was testing a list that I saw do well in a tournament. That's the real answer. Alright, reality. I'm gonna break their ankles. Reality is gonna be the password's gonna be reality. The news said they added win streak bonuses. I bet. I skimmed through it, so that shows you how much I read. The changes in red text, that's why I didn't read it. It's next season? No, because I think this season is the jump in here, reality. I'm trying to play you right now. No, this season is the rewards. I mean the win streaks, and next season you can't get demoted. Kuza, how's it going? What's this deck list? Sorry, I'm special. Nah, it's the new Incineroar, the new way to play Incineroar, thanks to How and a Flareon. Granted, I've yet to play Flareon, so I don't know how I feel about it. Alright, reality, let's go. I've yet to actually play the baby Flareon, so I feel like there might be something better with Incineroar. I don't know. I heard. Damn, the season emblem is ugly like last season too. It's orange this time. I pulled 2 Incineroars. That's a good start to build the... Wait, Incineroar EX or the regular Incineroar? Dropped 40. I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money, but... Wonder what the matchmaking changes are. Alright, reality's on Zero Aura. I'm assuming Silvally, but I could be wrong. It could be any, like... And I don't think I answered... Oh, yeah, I did answer the why not the day Litten. I think it's just... They sent you to Ultra Ball 3. Yeah, I don't know. Their own chart says that the cutoff is at around... Bro, this guy would start with both Zero Auras, bro. Reality, you got the... That's the God Hand going first with any Lightning deck. Electrical cord. Yeah, this guy's cooking. I thought the cutoff was unranked versus top 10k. No, the cutoff was 1675. If you got 1675, then you got to stay or whatever. But even then, they put the little like squiggly of like around 1675. It's not an exact number. I don't know why they do it like that. Alright, so what we're gonna do here. This does get punished by Giovanni, which they should be playing, but I think if they had Giovanni, they would have done it on the Litten. And we're going to draw one time. This also gets punished by Mars or red card or all of the above, but whatever. I just queued with Rampardos for the memes. ¿Cómo te fue? You instantly ruined somebody's first game. How could... I think because they estimated top 10k cutoff of the season would be 1675. I wish they lined up the monthly hourglasses reset with the pack drops. And I get paired against Rampardos. No, Rampardos is going to be everywhere. They always do that. Okay, so this whole time it was a Dragonite EX. Alright, so we're going to still commit to our play here. My first two games, 2 Solgaleos. I hope... Nissa, I hope you had the Oricorio, that you were playing Oricorio. Ay, Dios mío. Dragonite EX. Ready to swing at everything. We're not completely cooked yet, right? Right, if Dragonite becomes like a real deck, we're like forced to play Cape and stuff, right? I am playing Choreo, but they are bringing down everything and I'm breaking. That's the worst feeling. So realistically, whatever I do, they get to attack anyway. So there's no... Like, knocking out this Zero Aura doesn't cost me anything. Let's go here. This is tough. Mainly because... Nah, whatever. There's not much I could, like, do. It is what it is. Like, this energy spread doesn't hurt me at all. It's gonna come down to that Dragonite. I have to bring out Dragonite and make it swing before, like, Incineroar, like, without putting Incineroar in danger, which is, like, gonna be tough, right? Alright, at least I finally used the Flareon, right? I hate these one-off promos, full arts. I need to pair them 100%. There's no reason why I can't have double of that, the Zero Aura. Like, what's going on here? Unfortunately, we have not seen a rare candy, which is like the win condition, I think, for us. But again, we're forced to try to get this Dragonite out without having to commit Incineroar to the board. That's tough. GG's, GG's. I didn't draw rare candy or anything at any point. And I'm not playing Cape, so I can't, like, survive this. The play, had I seen rare candy, would have been to rare candy and then heal up the Litten, but... Yeah, GG, Zero Aura start. Double Zero Aura start. Oof, that helmet would have been good too, but it's all good. GG's reality. You got it. Alright, so now we're going to open some packs and then we'll go straight into ranked. I'm glad I got a few losses out of my system, so that when we go into ranked, we're ready. GG's, GG's. God start, yeah. And I was doing my best Varoom impression, and not being able to evolve into Incineroar. All right, all right. Vamos. Vamos acá. All right, all right. Let's see what we got here. Oh my goodness. Estoy nervioso. Bruh. Not even a little ding. Nothing, nothing. Jesus Christ. It doesn't mean we're not gonna get anything, but okay, look, we got something here. Un shiny, of course. I'm looking for EVEX. I would prefer the immersive, so it looks nice, but I need the 4 diamond one, like the regular one. Vaporeon and Flareon, 1 stars también. And then anything high rarity is cool too. Oh. Oh, we got the Eevee. So our Pokédex is complete. Jigor, thank you for the first time chat. Good luck on pulls. I'm gonna need it. Alright, so we could play Eevee, but I'll probably leave it for another day. But no, so I don't have to like try to learn the deck on the fly or nothing. I'll play it off stream to kind of get the used to it or whatever. Okay, but real talk. 0-2 star, let's go. Bro, just play on stream tomorrow, bro. You're going undefeated. I got 2 immersives in my first 10 got lucky. Damn, that's fire. Flo, how's it going? They got you good with that shiny though? Bro, I hate the shinies. Is Eevee broken right now? It's playable. It's not broken. I can't evolve my stage 2. I got the crown Eevee back for my first crown. So trash. Bro, I don't know if I'll post the video because I pulled the crown Eevee bag and you could see it in my face how disappointed I was. Because I went... Congratulations, I'm a whale. I went into the... Oh, finally they did this. I went into the pack blind. I didn't know what the pulls were. I didn't know what the gold rare was. I didn't know what the EXs that they added outside of the trailer were. I didn't know anything. So when I saw gold, I'm like, please be the set where they got Professor's Research as a gold card. I was so hyped. And when I saw the bag, I was like, granted, now I want 2, right? Because if I got 1, I might as well have the playset. But yeah, no, I wasn't happy with it, if I'm being honest. Alright, let's 10 more and then we'll go into ranked. Oof, and I have 30 left over, so that next set I only have to pay the 100 bundle. Bro, 2 back-to-back 10 pulls with not a single light, a ding, nothing. At least I got the Eevee, right? Jesus Christ. Still missing my second gold Pokeball. I pulled a gold Pokeball and then I opened enough packs to craft the second one. I do be getting insane hits. Como fue? I stopped watching past the... Oh, hopefully, please, Vaporeon. Well, actually, Flareon, because I'm actually using the Flareon. Please. Ah, Dios mío. I'll probably end up using this too, but... What did you get? I saw when you pulled the gold bag, and then I had to go get off to do life. What else did you get from your pack opening room? Same thing with the Eevee bag. Yeah, no, they really be giving you like everything. Mama will. I'll go back to the VOD just to watch the opening. Bro, I opened 120 packs on stream yesterday. I watched a streamer no glow, no sound pull Rainbow Prima and gold bag earlier. Yeah, no, the flashes don't guarantee nothing. The flashes guarantee that you pull. They don't. Are you playing ranked? It just came out. Yeah, I'm gonna play ranked right now. I just had some packs to open, and technically it was worth it because I got the card I was looking for. But yeah, for the first 60 packs, I didn't get anything. Just a bunch of shinies. I only need like a rainbow or full art Dragonite. Ooh. What's the icon for this one? Is it just Eevee? Yeah, it's just an EV icon. Good luck, guys, on the ranked games. Yeah, good luck to everybody on ranked. All I've pulled is Prima EX and Drag EX. I have to wait a bit to play ranked. I think anything from last set is still valid. Like, if you have Buzzwole, Guzzlord is really good right now. Primarina good for me, main. What is this? A secret mission? If you get 100 of the sweet treats, ya sabe. Now you know. So, definitely easier than the gimme goal. But, yeah. Whale exposed. Now you know. You get a bunch of sweet treats. Take out your top 1,000 for that. W. Mama, I'll do it. This is the green spoken about in the Bible. Well, which one do we boo for the creamy? Nah, I can't do it. It's too ugly. Wait, is that... What is that secret mission? 100 cards that use the sweet treat attack. I thought I claimed this already. Did I not? Yo. Athra. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Thank you for the follow. Alright, let's get some ranked games in with Incineroar. Let's start, and then we'll bring back the... let's go versus. Ranked underway. Okay, so we start at Ultra Ball 4, which means... Boom, boom. Zero, zero. Just beat Incineroar first game. So you're telling me not to play Incineroar? Me quitaron 1000 puntos. Jesus Christ. 12.25. Not me only having collected 200 cards from this set and you have 100 sweet. we don't gotta talk about it. Don't worry about it. Alright, I think everything's set up. Hold up, let me see here. Yeah, we're good. Alright, time to my first ranked game. Another... Me and this guy got the exact same icons on. You played against Ram Valley? Yeah, I feel like everybody's going to be on that. Alright, we're going first. Could be a mirror match. Another sweat. I'm doing great. A great boss speed run. How fast can you D-rank? A que nadie is going to do that video. The first video on YouTube of how fast can I go from Ultra Ball 4 to Great Ball. Oof, they're on the Turtonator though, so this is probably Flareon then. Which means they can't attack next turn, so... You streaming soon? That's... I feel like they're doing mirror matches for everyone. It's a fire... Oh, they didn't see Kiawe though. I think we're cooking, chat. I think this... Them missing Kiawe is already... We'll do a quick little collect. Nah, enjoy the go. Yeah, nah, I'm gonna be streaming for like the next 45 minutes. Alright, so we get to attack next turn. Were you saying in a previous life the good karma on these draws is showing? Alright, so he attacks for 90 next turn. We have Lily, we have everything. I think we just go... We go straight into Incineroar here. Yes, FYI, Rampardos is trash. That's the best thing you could have told me. Bro, Rampardos... I have nightmares with Rampardos. Not sure what they're playing. I'm assuming it's Flareon because that's what people were playing the most with Turtonator, but... They got rid of the burn. Not that it matters. Actually, it can't. No, it doesn't matter because of how. Although we probably want a Lily first. It depends on what they got. All right. Surely they have to do something, right? Guzma. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Bro, they really did nothing this turn. Like this game. Alright, GG's. You know, a quick little 1-0 start doesn't hurt nobody. Some amazing top gameplay. Bro, that's going straight to YouTube. Very first video, like the first highlight. This Incineroar deck is insane. And it's just a guy bricking on Turtonator. He was top 1,000 though, all 3 seasons. That guy's fire. Nah, shout out to the opponent though. GG's. What was the we need to go 23-0 or something? We'll just keep running it back. He trembled in front of the top 1,000 badges. And this is why you should use Incineroar. 1 down, 22 to go. Bro, this guy went from Pokeball to Pokeball to just top 1,000. No in between. I'm heading to bed. Have a good night, man. I played 1 game and I'm way too tired. It's all good, bro. Take it easy and tomorrow's another day. Alright, so probably Solgaleo. This guy's just All Might. Not All Might, the Deku. He was a nobody, but he didn't give up. And then All Might found him one day and said, look, here you go. Master Ball. 10k starts in Ultra Ball 3 now. No, it's based on what your score was, regardless of what. If it was top 5k, top whatever, you needed to get to 1675. People are playing Silvally Primarina. It's probably better than the Greninja. Alright, so honestly, our hand is 1 rare candy away from just going off, but at the same time, it's not doing much. This Magearna walls us for a little bit, and at any moment, they could Cosmog, bring him out, and we're cooked. Yeah, Nissa, I have to assume they were below 1675, because otherwise, they would have stayed. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we need our rare candy ASAP. No. All right. There's still a chance. There's still a chance. There's still a chance. Rare candy. Rare candy. GG's. We lost. Wouldn't Penny be good with Silvally, a reliable trigger, knowing what they do not have? Penny's just trash. Penny doesn't guarantee that you get a card that's good, that's even playable. It'll literally say, oh, the card is not activatable or not usable. And you did absolutely nothing. Igualito, bro, twin. I almost want to swing at him for no... let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's not waste their time. Bro, this is... And we even saw the research. I got excited. I thought we had it. If I was a saint in another life, this guy was going brick for brick. If I was a saint, this man was Jesus Christ himself or something. I don't know. Alright, it's okay, it's okay. Let's get back in there. Pocket giveth and pocket taketh. It really do. Bro, everybody got icons for days now. But those none of those were top 1,000. Not that it means anything, but it just means he's not as a fiend as I am. As much of a fiend as I am. But Silvally uses trainers just to trigger the effect. Yeah, but there's better trainers is what I'm trying to say. Like, there's no reason to look at that hand. Look at it. Oof. That could be dangerous. Now, Bricks is the one who coached me to Master Ball for the first time. No, Bricks is a GOAT then. Alright, so we don't have a red card or nothing to punish them not doing anything. But at least this time we have a Pokemon in the back line, right? Maybe you get a Sabrina, you attack the wrong Pokemon? No, I'm aware that there's certain supporters, but there, I don't... hold up. I don't... Let's see what I'm trying to say. It was Aqua Nation, I was just moral support. Moral support goes a long way, to be honest. What's the best way to put it? In a 20 card deck, with all the cards that there is in Pokemon Pocket, I don't know if Penny ever makes my cut as a supporter that I would want to play. But I still play Looker. 4 games, haven't seen a Froakie yet. Maybe get a Professor's Oak. Yes, I don't know. I wouldn't put my money on a maybe. Pero. Alright, are we cooked? What's the math here? They hit us for 80, 100. They hit us for 120. I think we're... Oh, that Oricorio. Simon. Bro, what is... This is brutal, by the way. Alright, what's the math here? Well, regardless of the math, we gotta commit to this. Left for 2 minutes and you already lost? Bro, I bricked. I had a lid in active and I never drew another thing to do. There was nothing else to do in that game. Alright, so... We hit him for 60. For max, if we could hit him for 60, he burns down to 20. I don't think that's worth it. We could hold How. I almost want to set up Eevee first, but let's just do this, I guess. Because if without Flareon, the Eevee doesn't do anything. We need to find Lily. At least the burn didn't go away, so he kind of has to, like, figure his stuff out. If he backs out, he can't attack. If he backs out, he has no water energy either. Pyukumuku. This guy literally said, I'm going to take Simon back into the gulag and hope for the best. Damn, unfortunately, How hits too hard because we could burn Pyukumuku. But then if it survives, if it flips and doesn't get if it doesn't lose poison, we still have to swing at it, and it gives them the extra turns to set up. We could also back out and start drawing. I don't know what that'll do, but it's an option. Honestly, I think we just gotta hope for lilies. Like, swing straight up and hope for Lily. Whatever. Que sea lo que yo quiera. As long as they don't have water energy, they could only hit us so hard. Again, I don't think this is the correct play. I'm just... If I had Lily, then for sure that's the correct play. Oui. Is it just French? No, too bad when I read oui, I think oui, because I actively say that as a sound effect. High key, I need Lily more than anything I've ever needed in my life. Yesterday got 2 shiny Zapdos, today got 2 shiny Articunos. Oof, you know what's coming tomorrow, right? So I definitely misplayed. Because I forgot about... Lily... Y'all actually thought I misplayed. I tricked you. Shiny Farfetch'd. Technically, I guess I could have backed out there, but what would be great is if they missed the flip here. Come on, tails, 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 tails. Me cago en 10. Yesterday I got 2 EXs. Today I got a Katana from a Wonder Pick. 110 packs, 1 Immersive Eevee, 1 Rainbow Snorlax, and a few shinies. Honestly, our hand could actually get better from here. Oof. Alright, they didn't attack. Do you think they have Cyrus? I think we're forced to... Actually, no, if we burn them... No, they have the water energy. They could Irida here. Or swap into Greninja. Bro, we're cooked. We're cooked. This is what happens for trying a new deck. Yeah, so they have the Cyrus. Because otherwise they wouldn't be hitting... Yeah, there's nothing to do here. Right? 20 packs in a Dragonite EX and a Wonder Picked Primarine. Actually, let me check my Wonder Picks to see if there's like any high rarity in there. Also, this deck... Well, Oricorial's always been an issue, right? Maybe I was too aggressive. No, the demotion, look away. My streamer's washed. Nah, I'm washed. I'm washed for real. Umbreon. Okay, I'm going for this because I'm missing Vaporeon, but we'll keep looking. We all Ultra Ball 3 now? Yup. Wonder Pick that leftovers trust. Where's the Vaporeon? No, we have enough leftovers, but Vaporeon, I'm gonna go top right. I know it's predetermined, but still. There's a cheaper one down there. Nah, I want the art rate, the 1-star version. I want that version specifically. I swear it's not predetermined. It's all good. Whether or not it's predetermined, I missed. And I always go for top right. Alright. Do we keep running Incineroar against the wall, or do we try a different deck? Alright, let's do at least 5 games with Incineroar. So 2 more games minimum. What's the whole point of sneak peeks? Technically, it makes your 1 in 5 or 1 in 4. I think Master is super easy now. The people that struggle to reach Master are going to get it COC. Yeah. Try the Sylveon EX, Sylveon Espeon. I'll build it after this game. Actually, how much time do I have? There's half an hour? Yeah, I'll build it after this game. Bro, if I see another Solgaleo, I'm just going to play Oricorio. Okay, never mind. Why don't you try the Alcremie and Slur? I don't know. It seems too... I have a 4 wins consecutive and got 58 points. What? Wait, what? So, what's the math there? Yeah, it's +3, then +6. How's it going, MTG? I probably should have held that research, but whatever. I can't relate. I'm at 1300 already. Y'all pro. Me and Varoom are trying to get the Great Ball. Whoever gets there first gets gifts the other one 100 subs or something. I deserve that Mars. I shouldn't have researched, but whatever. Bro, it goes from bad to worse. Technically, if he plays Silvally, he'd be at 90. He goes to 70. Go da da da. I'm debating whether putting the Rocky helmet now or putting it on Flareon. I think I'm gonna put it on Flareon. Technically, Flareon takes 2 Rocky helmets, so. MTG's hiding the sauce, dude. They got their own helmet. If they don't evolve, then I kind of regret. Okay, yeah, perfect. Yeah, research turn 1 was just a bad play altogether. And now the helmet doesn't do as much because they have theirs. I'm cooked, chat. This deck is not it. Also, I feel like Rocky Helmet in this Silvally deck is crazy, but I could be... Maybe it's the new thing? I don't know. Maybe use Flareon Torkoal? Rare Candy Incineroar. Not even half of the equation. Alright. Funny enough, had they not drawn this, there was still like a chance, right? Silvally Primo. I don't know, I'm about to go to Buswell again. I don't even know. Let me try that Sylveon deck. I haven't tried it. I've tried the Greninja one and I didn't like it. I hated Ninja. Yeah, it seems like too much is going on and it doesn't like work together. Alright, let's go to decks. Time to bring in on Old Reliable. No, I'm gonna try one more deck and then I'll go to Old Reliable. Bustle. Nah, Old Reliable for me is the Greninja or Oricorio. But either one at this point. Todo menos perder. Sylveon. I was Team Ultra Beast. It is predetermined. The animations, etc. are client side, but the RNG is all handled server side, so there's no cheating. They just feed your app with the results. I was Team Ultra Beast and can't play Silvally. I didn't play much stuff. Actually, no, I played I played Oricorio Silvally with the Zeraora or whatever. I played that, so I can't even say that I didn't. I played everything. Alright, so I'm gonna put the deck that I see here together. If y'all see something that you would play differently, feel free to let me know. You play Sylvala Zero Aura but never ramp. I respect it. Also, I pulled 0 of the Flareon or Vaporeon 1-star, but Sylveon, I have enough to make a book. Well, not really, because technically the binders, the books in here are 30 cards, right? So I don't have enough for 30 cards, but se está alejando el sueño. Nah. Unless, actually, no, with win streaks, maybe. But if there's anything I've learned from past seasons, it's that it's not that, like, top 1K is not that far, actually. Like, at any moment. You just can't force it. Granted, win streaks is definitely going to be a problem. Especially when half of what I'm trying to do is also just content. Because if I just wanted to climb 100%, I would have just played Greninja or Oricorio. And granted, I could have lost anyways. But it's something that I know how to play. I'll have more control over what's going on. Pero how many times am I going to upload Greninja or Oricorio to YouTube? So I gotta hope one of these new decks just sticks. Let's treat this nicely here. Let's go. Boom. Actually, let's go. Boom. 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 It's not how you start, it's how you finish. 100%. And that comes from like number 30th in the world, bro. We will be seeing the same piece at the top. Yeah, for sure, because we're fiends. But as of right now, you can't see me at the top, that's for sure. Speed running the way to the bottom. I mean, I'm conceited as if I'm gonna lose. I concede as if I'm gonna lose ASAP. As of now, I might be facing Mena at Great Ball. We're going first. We could just leave it at that. When I have an EX versus Oricorio, I just move on. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, no, I already told them that we're doing a speed run to see Kenkai faster. Speak of the devil. Dios mío. So many Solgaleos. Yeah, I have to go to Oricorio. I don't care about. It's like YouTube content can wait. I got 4 videos lined up with the expert solo battles, and we could go into ranked afterwards. All right, let's go. Wait, no, it's only Eevees, right, in the deck? Yeah, I almost trolled myself there. And technically, Espeon's not even good in this matchup, right? I guess technically it could punish like whatever they have in the lead. We might need to bring out the Oricorio 100%. We're here trying to have fun, and these people playing Sogaleo. Zero or Corio might be back. Keep playing. They could brick. No, I'm not leaving. Pero I'm just saying it's. Alright, we're gonna draw a whole bunch of cards this turn. That Mars is gonna be solid. Who do we technically want on lead here? Alright, the idea here is that we'll draw the other Sylveon. You imagine putting no to this? Who would put no? Lead, you want the Sylveon non-EX? I forgot what this does. Not gonna lie. Okay, no, yeah. Because then with Shiinotic, we knock out no matter what. Alright, so I don't even have to leave this guy up. Okay, perfect. We already do how much damage next turn? I almost don't want to evolve yet, but again, I'm afraid of Mars. Wait, we for sure put this Eevee down. Okay, so never mind. We're good. Oh my god, se me va a acabar el tiempo. Let's go here, and... we don't need to evolve there. I'll regret it if they Mars me, but other than that... I think we're good. Alright. We need to see an evolution of any kind. Bet. We're better than good. Bro, it's that easy, bro. I told you Sogaleo's bad, dude. Yes, I want to draw 2 cards. Why is that a question? GG's. Shout out to Nissa with keep playing the brick. I appreciate it. You were like Kaiba in that one episode, hacking for Yugi. Free, yeah. So who needs Oricorio when they don't got Sogaleo, right? That's a lot of drawn cards, by the way. I got Mars, then immediately had a huge hand again. That sounds like a bad word. Alright, we got not much of an option here, but that's another Sogaleo. Granted, they had the Sogaleo icon, right? So it's not much of a surprise. Are we going first or second? We're going second. Alright, so we get to bite it. It gets to evolve. And then we figure out what happens. Oh, we have Mars. Oof, they didn't do anything though. Alright, decisions. Because we could Mars, hope they brick. Or we can Mars them into the hand they want. I think we Mars. So I'm going to Mars. Pero again, if we research, we could find more EVs. And we kind of need the EVs so this could attack for more damage. I just feel like they didn't do it because they have the card already. So I'm a Mars. I don't care if I lose to this, que sea lo que sea. They probably already had it, so they were holding research. I don't know. And now if they brick, like they didn't draw anything else to put in the back line, we just bite it one more time. We could Espeon if we want. We got Sylveon. You Mars 100% there? Yeah. Oof. Alright, let's research first and then decide, see what our options are. Bro, none of our EVs like survive an attack by this thing. I kind of wanted to put a 1-pointer up front. No, EX is weak to Solgaleo, so you actually... Well, I guess I could cape it, right? As long as they don't have Solgaleo, Rare Candy, Cape, I mean, Guzma, we do survive it, so... I guess it's worth it. No, for sure we're getting the knockout on the Cosmog. What I was wondering is what to do, like which to do it with. Red as well will kill. Yeah, but again, it has to be a very... Do they play red? I guess nowadays they could be playing anything, right? It needs to be such a perfect hand. And even then... Actually, no. If they have it, then we're screwed, obviously, but... I play red in my Solga deck? Okay. Mama it. It's that easy. It was the Mars, bro. It's the full art Mars. They need to have everything. They really needed the perfect, like, 4-card hand to win there. Icebreaker always played red. Is that a win streak bonus? We broke even. And technically we're undefeated with the Sylveon deck. Let's keep it going. I might not be watched yet. As I lose like immediately. And get sent back to Ultra Ball 3. Let's see what we got. Going first, which I think is okay. Like, we don't mind it. My goodness, this is not even... Your +9, your 9+ win streak. Bruh. And we're going first. So they get the energy advantage. How much is the win streak? I think we got 3 for winning 2 in a row. We got 3 points, I think. It's +3 every time. So like another win would be 6, I think. Is draw EV more? Win streak is so bad. Rewards extreme outcomes rather than consistency. 100%. Thank you, Icebreaker. That's what I was trying to say from like as soon as they announced it. I'm like, that's bad. There's no way that's good. It sucks that all the Sylveons need 2 energy or more. I'm on a 4-game win streak and feel icky. It's all good, bro. It's all good. We need a Sylveon and we draw our cards back. Oh. Who needs an evolution, am I right? Alright, so here's the thing. I think we collect regardless. Even if we lose this Eevee and then we don't have energy like being built up or nothing. Cyrus, that's not gonna help us anytime soon. Cape is okay. Cape is fine. If we draw Sylveon, we can knock out Cosmog because of the Eevee bag. Sylveon? And I don't even think we want to... Mano, when you're playing and you start losing, when do you decide to change decks or stop playing altogether? I never stopped playing, which is incorrect. And I changed decks... depending on the... It depends. It's literally a vibe. Which it's something I gotta work on, honestly. I probably would be doing better if I was more like Varoom. You know, like plays a few games here, plays a few games there. Since I just like play, I end up getting heated more than I should, but it is what it is. All right, so the issue here is if we had drawn Sylveon, we win automatically. There's no reason to Mars here because we know that they don't have it. If they draw into it, like, it is what it is. I guess we just feed one of these guys and collect again and hope to get it next turn. Please, just one more turn of missing and we win. That's not really a miss. That's not really a miss. I think we do Mars now, though. Because it's very possible they just didn't have the red candy. But regardless, first we draw a couple cards. I don't think we ever send out Sylveon, though. Yes, I'd like to draw 2 cards, please. EV bag, Espeon. Espeon does a decent amount of damage here, right? It does 60, but actually it only does 10. Okay, so we'll Mars. What is even like the correct play here, dude? Like, Espeon doesn't do enough damage, so I want to collect. But also at the same time, we gotta do something, right? No, 10 damage is not worth it. We'll see, we'll see. This is like a learning experience, I guess. I don't know. Cape is good for the Sylveon. But again, a Solgaleo here just cooks us. Morlo is fine. A second Morlo is also fine. Not fine. Not fine at all. Dude, the drops are not on my channel, unfortunately. There's probably somebody that's streaming with the drops, though. Ursi's on or whatever. Alright, so technically Sylveon could attack it and survive. But Espeon's dealing how much damage here? 80? 80 puts it 110. But then we don't survive that. 80 puts it 110. We could put them down to 90. And Sylveon still... Sylveon's the last 2 cards in the deck. Jesus Christ. Okay, we have to bank on this surviving. So just hope that the last card in their hand is not a Guzma or something. Oh, wait. I could have... I'm an idiot. I forgot that I draw 2 here. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Sylveon EX felt kind of underwhelming when I tested it. It's high risk, low power for Professor's research effect. We'll see, we'll see. Yo. Diegor with the follow. Thank you, thank you. 19 seconds left. I think we're fine with just attacking here. As long as they don't have Guzma, we're good. I guess we kind of played into evolve and retreat swing, no? Where I messed up was evolving the one that could actually go somewhere. That's fine. That's fine. We actually have a win condition here. Shouldn't you evolve so you don't lose to Sabrina? The reason I didn't evolve, which again, that is correct. That's why I said I misplayed. I should have evolved over the... I should have had the EX up front. Whatever. We do have a win condition, though. We know their hand is Solgaleo. As long as they don't draw rare candy off of that one card in that hand. If Solgaleo swings, it goes to 90 HP. We're able to Eevee. We're able to go into Sylveon. Like, I'm pretty sure we got this. If they try to run away, we have Cyrus. If they try to run away, it's like the easiest win of the game. Alright, they're gonna try to sack us with the top deck. Alright. Alright, so Sylveon does 40, does 100, right? So we don't even need to use the EVs for anything but healing. Yeah, no, we definitely heal. And we have to heal twice in case of I'll tell you now. We have to heal twice because if they Sabrina, we also lose to... Like, if they Cyrus, we also lose. Like, we have to play around both. We had to heal twice. Granted, I would have preferred to hold the capes as much as possible, but we have to do it. Don't you dare Rick hand me off the top. I know their hand is literally Cosmog Solgaleo. Let's go. This deck is free, dude. 3-0 against them. Yes, okay, I played it really ugly. There was definitely a cleaner way to win that game. But we're learning. It's day one. So far, though, I'd have to say it's the deck that feels the best of the new sets. Granted, obviously it's easy to say that when I won. Like, if you would have asked me about Incineroar an hour before the thing started, my suggestion got you going. It really did. The cape was huge. No, the cape is insane in that matchup. It's actually, you can't beat that matchup without cape, because otherwise Solgaleo one-shots everything. Oof, it's 3 o'clock. Hold up. Unfortunately, I think my time comes to a close. 2 seconds. I'm gonna see what the situation is, but it is looking like I'm done for the night. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna be here tomorrow, right? Wait, tomorrow? Wait, yeah, it's Friday. Yeah. I'll definitely stream. I guess not even tomorrow. Later today. Jesus, when you think about it like that, man, like it fries my head. I don't sleep, bro. All right, let me get right back to y'all. All right, yeah. We're back. Let me put my face cam back on TikTok. Yeah, wait, I gotta call it, unfortunately. I appreciate every single one of y'all that stuck through, because I just now looked at who's streaming, and the fact that 80 of y'all want to watch me for some reason, I appreciate it. With that said, if Reality's streaming, I'll rate him. Although I don't see him off the top. Wife heard the Lily comment I see. No. It's just that time that once you're a dad, it's you can't just fiend like as much as I want. Okay, I found them. I found Reality. Yeah. Regardless, there's yeah. All right, let's stream. Let's raid Reality. Thank y'all for sticking with me. Tomorrow we'll probably continue with this deck since it was working. Granted, it was 3 Solgaleos, but it is what it is. Thank y'all for tuning in once again. Thank you TikTok. Thank you YouTube. All of y'all. And that's it for me. I got nothing else to say. Good night and all that. Mama Red raid. Take it easy, my people. And Varoom, I'll be in your chat trying to see what the good lists are for real. I know you hide them.